put no name on the toe tag. Take me out, take me up in a body bag. I'm done, put no name on the toe tag. Take me out, take me up in a body bag. This is my requiem. This is my requiem. I die with no name on the toe tag. Take me out, take me up in a body bag. I'm dying. I'm losing all my oxygen. Crying over some bullshit once again. I can't control what's happening. I hope I find myself again. I'm dying. I'm running out of oxygen. I'm done, put no name on the toe tag. Take me out, I can't control what's happening. I know I'll find myself again. I'm dying. I'm running out of oxygen. All the great pretender. All the great pretender. All the great pretender. I'm running out of oxygen. All the great pretender. I'm running out of oxygen. Can you hear me calling? Silence the echo! This is never-ending. Don't fucking hold your breath, just get it off your chest. I make the same mistakes, get all the regret. I say I wanna change, so why am I the same? Cause I'm addicted to the death that you're suffering. Never-ending. We'll make you sad, we'll make you strong. Never-ending. Can anybody help me find a way? Can you hear me calling? I am here down below. Be nice to know if I'm alone. Can you hear me calling? Is it me? Is it you? Or just the echo coming through? Silence the echo! This is never-ending. I got skeletons, I swallow the key. I hate everything, just fucking bury me. Don't wanna think this way, I say I wanna change. Cause I'm addicted to the self-inflicted agony. Never-ending. It never ends, it never ends. We'll make it stop, just bury me. Can you hear me calling? I am here down below. Be nice to know if I'm alone. Can you hear me calling? I'm losing all my oxygen. Crying over some bullshit once again. I can't control what's happening. I hope I find myself again. I'm dying. I'm running out of oxygen. I'm trying to put no name on the toe tag. Take me out so that I can't control what's happening. I know I'll find myself again. I'm dying. I'm running out of oxygen. All the green pretenders. All the green pretenders. All the green pretenders. Running out of oxygen. All the green pretenders.
Oblax is a loser. Let's see if Sniper is actually live. I don't believe it.
Can you hear me calling? Silence the echo. Don't fucking hold your breath, just get it off your chest. I make the same mistakes, get all the regret. I say I wanna change, so why am I the same? Cause I'm addicted to the suffering. Never ending. We'll make you sad, we'll make you strong. Never ending. Can anybody help me find a way? Can you hear me calling? I am here down below. Be nice to know if
All right.
I'm alone. Can you hear me calling? Is it me? Is it you? Or just the echo coming through?
Unbelievable. Oh, the Tommy Innit post is still here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's get rid of that. What's up, guys, ladies and gentlemen? We are. I'm waiting. I'm literally waiting for the Wall Smasher. Or give me 1 second. Let me just see when it's going to be uploaded. Let me just ask Burn. Burn's got a crazy episode coming out. I literally cannot wait. Coming out. Boblax is over. It's done. He's chalked. He's going to come back in like 6 months. Everybody knows that, right? Let's see. Is this the right one? That is not the right one. That is the right one, though. There we go. Boom. No, he's not. Boblex is resilient. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. What's literally going to happen is he's going to disappear for a month, and he's going to come back. I believe Burn is 100% right in what he's saying here. No, he's not. Boblex. He is fucking resilient. A resilient motherfucker. Burn, you can call in if you want. I also want to know when your episode is coming out. Burn has an awesome wall bangers coming out for you guys. You guys have no idea. I mean, you might have an idea. It's literally his post. But he's got Bunk on there. And we literally just covered Bunk and his folly with Lumpy Willie and all them. He fucking got dumpstered by them. 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, shit. Literally, as we speak, it's going. I'm going to have to link the episode in chat. If you guys are watching it for the first time here, please just go watch it over there, too. It'll be fucking awesome. But Boblax is coming here and saying, I was trying to avoid it and hope that someone looked into the Manchi account more to know that it's not me, but it's gotten to the point now where so many people have talked about this account being mine that people IRL are talking to me as if it's fact. This is insane. Okay. None of my Gmails start with M. My private emails did get leaked, but Manchi isn't one of them. All right, and he goes ahead and he literally lists off emails that have personal stuff in it, right? And thank you, Beckett, for censoring half of these. The top 3 are the ones we know of the most. Why did he do that? Well, was stream alright? Suggested the auto stream bitrate is 0 lower than recommended. Are we good? Are we good? Hello, 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 hello. Let me see. Let me see. Are we good? Are we good? Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. But then he literally goes and just posts these on fucking Twitter. I'm not gonna go find the actual thing. But apparently he has a goodbye note as well. Obi is over, and then the actual leak itself, when he signed in, Mayo Monkey Time, right? It's right here in our face. Does he think we're not gonna do this? Oh, dude, look at this. I was trying to avoid that someone and hope that someone looked into the Manchi account more to know. Boblex, didn't you admit earlier that the email account is yours? Is the Twitter / Blue Sky YouTube not connected to that Gmail? Insane. Who is this? Stream tonight starting at 7 p.m. We don't care. Wait, what? Literally same time as me? Burn the World 10 died? No way. Burn is fine. Burn is also resilience. He's a resilient and fearless warrior. Let me go ahead and post go post this around, you know what I'm saying? Just a little self promo here, yeah. A little self promo here. We got some stuff with FaZe Clan coming up too. That's a whoa, community update. There is a season 2 update. All right, sick. Sick. Didn't find Medicare stream. I don't know where you guys see Medicare stream, but I could not find it. Could not find it anywhere. Unfortunate as it is, unlucky. Dude, let me just go ahead and pull this one thing up. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. This is insane right here. This is absolutely. I should have just. Dude, I should have been more prepared. The quartering. You want to cry and piss your pants over someone's co-host on a show you don't even watch because you got your feelings hurt. This is so Chad coded for you, clownface, and it's a response to Oracle of all fucking people. Unbelievable. Why? Why? Why is he responding to Oracle? Idiot. The quartering is an absolute idiot. A brain dead narc, bro. And there's no way. There's no way. What is this even in reference to? Tattling to me because one of your my co-hosts said something you don't like while not even on my show as peak woman energy. Get the fuck out of here. All that, nobody cares. You want to continue having a cringe St. Tennis and easy. Okay. This conversation is really going nowhere. It's fucking cringe shit. Brain dead as fuck too. But we literally have more of the Bo Black stuff coming up. Bo Black's made the birthday of his trans porn Twitter account the day after he came out as non-binary in Nick and Alex's DMs, which is insane. What are these leaks? We'll get to them. We'll get to them when we do. Bo Black's goes. Excuse me. Manchi's gender fluid, non-binary, bi-gender, transgender, she, her, he, him, they, them. Come on. Just pick one. Pick 2. All right, pick 2. Bro's got himself in plural. Holy shit. July 22nd, 2004. And he made it the same day. I'm asking for a favor, not an opinion. Oh, you can take that attitude and go kick Matt Jacobs or Jarbo's boulders. My tweets are literally screenshots of what you said on Twitter. I don't know why it's bothering you so much, but you should figure it out. Everybody remembers this one. He deleted the email from the list and pretended that it was never there. He's trying to rewrite history. He's fucking coping right now. He's fucking right now. He's it's that SpongeBob meme where they're all running around and everything like that. Whoops. It's that SpongeBob. They're all running around. Everything's on fire. They're trying to find fire. That's what he's doing right now. It's insane. So you just lied when you said you deleted shit about me if I said I was going through it. You can't just do that and expect me to respect you. I also said no offense, you fucking pussy. Absolutely insane. Dude, what is... And apparently Bo Black's just like, he crashed out. He's like, he's done. It's over. Also wanted to see this too. Did you guys see this?
Hey, nah, TJ, you can't smoke in here. Nope. Thank you. Yeah, prove him wrong once, now I'm gonna prove him wrong again.
Okay.
Keep on laughing at my song, now I'm gonna put this all to end. They all buying view, boss, just try to get a win. Hey, Rage, tell the world you get injections in your chin.
Oh. okay.
All that and still they saying cuff him is your twin. Bitches, why I see if they don't catch his drift, then I'm gonna spin. Kai don't got no mind of his own, he follow trends. Got a music stylist, got a fit stylist. Oh, he think he stylish. Pussy, I want violence. Grown man 5'2", probably why he childish. You don't got no game.
Who wrote this? He didn't write this. He didn't write this. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of... Who wrote this? Gotta get the JBL
Game, but we friends though. Violent, yeah. He a fan. You was taking pics with me and posting all up on the gram, getting bands. I just bought a supercar because I can. Hey, bitch, I feel like Mary. I just pulled up with a lamb and I'm not stopping. Only thing I'm worried about from...
Well, where's the supercar at? What the fuck? You can't just say, and I just drive the supercar. Only put the sound effects in. You're just front. You're on the top of a parking garage right now.
Max is a snot rocket. Every time Silky out of state, he start pop locking. Lil TJ bitch you in your crib. That shit hot topic. Couldn't happen to the big G7 president. Did you wanna talk? Your brother cared. You was evident. Agent, you just gotta hit the gym and don't be hesitant. Neon, he don't got no testosterone. He feminine, and that's the reason why I'm about to fuck Sam Frank. I got dick for her and I got dick for Darla A. Hit them bitches at the...
He's still on it. Okay. Absolute Bobby destruction. Bird the world that follow isn't gonna mean shit anymore, man. You're just a professional hater, JFA.
Same time this shit a parlay. Lacy fat as fuck. The only thing he wants is par.
I like how he's calling people a fanboy, and yet he's got a jacket with literally all the NBA logo. Pick one, bro. Can't be a fan of them all. That's literally a fanboy right there.
He's so fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Should work at an arcade. They're laughing at my song and trying to make me take a nail. They just trying to pull the rug from under me like Haley.
Damn, it's still pretty... Oh, no way. He's going to say a rug pull like Haley Welsh. No way. Hold on. Let's go back.
Trying to pull the rug from under me like Haley Welsh. Yeah, Lowe's, you so fucking out of shape, you break the scale. Bitch, crash or YC, they should have known to save themselves. Yeah. Prove them wrong once, now I'm gonna prove them wrong again. Keep on laughing at my song, now I'm gonna put this all to end. They all buying view, boss, just try to get a win. Hey, Rage, tell the world you get injections in your chin. Hey, BBL Rage, BBL Rage, BBL Rage. BBL Rage, BBL Rage, BBL Rage. Hey Rage, I love you. I don't know if the accusations were true or not. You know, Twitter tabloids, I mean X, they be crazy. Don't sue me, love you.
Damn.
Yeah.
No way. That was kind of whack. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of fire at the same time. Oh, dude, they took the media thing down. No way. We were all gonna watch the SpongeBob thing together. Let's go to Bo Black's. Where is Bo Black's channel? What is his? Is it protected? I think I'm blocked on there. Bo Black's. Yeah, no, he doesn't have a quitting post in there. He's no, that's not real. Not real. Put them all again and I'm gonna put them all second time. Holy. Is Medicare actually live or y'all trolling? I think y'all are just trolling. I think I got trolled. Flatley, you're gay? Gay? You're retarded. You can't spell. The fuck? Put them all again and I'm gonna put them all second time. All right, where's my list at? Hello. Oh, playlist. Here we go. Y'all will never guess what we were on the other day. This is peak commentary hell shit right here, guys. I shit you not. I saw this for the very first time with Hippleton. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, it's Miss Wonderland, you fucking cracker jack. I'm like you Freddy Fastsack, I donate the black.
Fire.
I will rape you with my tentacles and you'll like it. But fuck that, it's not rape, boy, you can call me Pickle Rick. The previous pasta legend created in 09 with the big dick. Your restaurants and your pizza, oh, I smell like shit.
Oh,
so,
shit, this is the burn the world rap right here, bro.
you were with it, Freddy, but you did it 2 bits. You just a
Burn, how many likes for us to get you to write a diss track on Ants? Given Ants specifically.
Welcome to the first bear with hits. I see a little dude.
Whoa! All right, that's the end of that. Gee.
I'm in the squid of it, everybody knows. I played these games before, I scream freeze and they froze. I don't know nothing about no prize, I'm not sold.
Hey.
40 something Billy, one or so, I've been told. I won in season 1 the battle, not the war. I begged the front man and I'm coming back for more.
Holy.
I went from horse betting straight up to tug of war. Almost died, but trust I'm ready for last floors. Whoa.
This guy makes so many fucking AI songs, it's not even funny. Bo Blacks does the. Oh yeah, I wanted to watch this one. I wanted to see this one. And then it was this guy snuck into like a future bunker too. That's fucking. This one is for this one's for all our boys. We gotta find a good one. We gotta find a whole lot of grooming. Shout out Giving In. Here it comes. Here it comes.
I'm out here grooming the miners. 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 I'm out here grooming the miners.
Truly a Burn the World 10 classic right there. Burn, can we please get you, or just me specifically? I will edit everything. I will do all your audio engineering. I'll even go into FL Studio, create the loops for you. I need you to sing this song, go Ant's out here grooming the miners, about his stupid little slop channel. Please. Please, I need the content. It'll be absolutely fire. Oh my god, we're arresting major. Oh my god. Open VC if you guys want to chat. Let me know. Let me know. Say it ain't so. Go back one, yeah? Let's hear what Now Recording has to say about Bo Black. Whoa, who did that? Whoa, that's a sick. Very nice, very nice.
Speaking of Canada, how about our favorite Canadian, Bo Blacks?
Ooh. See, even I know about what the fuck happened here, and I really wish I didn't. I was like, oh no.
I'm so glad I'm
No, no,
blind.
no.
Bro, Toxic, you got lucky, man.
Whew. I knew it would come in handy one day.
Bro, it was
I'm
funny.
pretty sure I
'cause
saw his shaft.
I checked Twitter, right? And all I saw was like, don't open this app. Get away. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Turn around. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You didn't
And
listen.
it's just like the dress pictures are out, and not only is the dress pictures out, but the dick is out too. And then it's like, oh, all right.
I'm in the same boat. I got very, very, very fucking lucky. Except 3 days later, somebody decided they're gonna reshare. But it wasn't bad. All I got was a tucked one. I didn't see any meat, if you will. There was no. My eyeballs were never assaulted. Thank fucking God. We're chilling. We were chilling. It's all right. We're good. Hold on. I'm gonna move Discords real quick. No one's gonna know about this Discord. We're gonna invite everybody. Oh my God. Hold on. Do this, that, and the other thing. Mine were. You got no way you saw them. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm on to grooming the miners. Whoa, I can't be singing that song. I don't think anyone saw any meat. He had a small wiener, or so I'm told. Holy.
Black's
You
dick.
JFA, if there was one person to see it in the commentary
am I
community, it was JFA.
Was it big? Wait, what? What?
By the way, this isn't on screen right now.
No.
I was gonna fucking make this a dono goal, but fucking Cole just like pulled it out. I was gonna be like, donate $20 and we'll make Mitch look at the fucking photos.
No, don't
Cole's
do
like,
it.
I got you.
Don't do it.
Joke's on you. I can close my eyes.
So these
not
are all public
Secondhand info from Morale. That's where I got mine in.
photos.
then
he
Morale started
tweeted, like,
drawing them on stream.
on his account,
Right.
right?
I haven't
No.
seen these until
Yes.
today, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, so I don't believe the OnlyFans pictures themselves actually ever leaked. So these are all
Oh
public,
no! I think what's his name has them. He's subscribed.
yeah. I
That
think
pho-
he had them, but I don't think they ever leaked them. Like
That
Morale
photo
just
there.
drew them.
That photo there, it's like he's cut off half his face to try and be mysterious and like, ooh, it could be anybody. He's like, no, we know exactly who that is. Just
In
cut off
AWT?
half the face.
It's
I
in
can
this.
show that- I'm gonna
It's
show
in
this
this
on
other
screen 'cause
cord.
it's fine. Yeah.
Community cord.
There you go. Flashbang. He's okay.
Oh, never mind.
Right. So Bobby is a.
If a trans woman
non-
shows her nipple,
Threw him off. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello.
How much of the Bo Black stuff did you consume?
Enough. Most of it, I believe.
I'm waiting for Burn to fucking upload his episode. I really want to see his episode.
Dude,
should it be
say-
He's not
censored?
drawn.
I need it.
Did you see his wallbangers thing? He's got bunk on.
I have not seen it yet, no, but he has told me that it's gonna be a fun one.
No, I think he's uploading it right now as we. Or he
I
better be.
fucking hope so. I need some distraction from the fucking Bo Blacks fucking pop.
What's wrong with the Bo Blacks league?
Enough. Enough is wrong with them. Bro,
Everybody's
if
a
you'd
hater.
seen them. Listen, no, you don't understand. I like cock. This is not a good cock.
What does that mean?
Uh,
Was it
what
that
the-
mutilated looking?
It's probably one of the smallest penises I've ever seen. I'm not
What?
gonna lie to you. Yeah. Unless I'm just extremely lucky with men, but I highly doubt that.
All right. What the
And no,
fuck?
I mean JFA. I didn't look around long enough to check out if it had warts or not.
Is it
I saw
warty?
that shit and I was like, nope.
He's bisexual. No, not bisexual.
I'm surprised that you didn't
now
put
we're
his
all
arse up first
non-binary,
before his
non-binary,
cock.
okay?
That's what I'm
now we're just all confused now.
most surprised about.
That's a thing. They really do that.
No, but like usually your first step is like a bit of an arse picture, and then it's the cock. But you just went straight in with the cock and balls and jizz.
Holy. No, he didn't have a G pic, bro. There's no way. A skizzy?
Listen, if it's not like a troll picture, then yes.
No way, bro's got fluid pics.
Again, if this was not a troll picture, I didn't like fucking stop around long enough to be like, ah, yes, this is Bo Black's from the leg hair or some shit. I didn't. No. I saw it now.
Holy fuck, he's gone. He's lost. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Now, like,
Yeah, my brain keeps kicking back to like the early 2000s, where the only thing you had to worry about was a bisexual.
Yeah,
image,
it's true.
and
Why did you have to
non-binary.
worry about them?
Yeah, what are you worried about?
What do you mean?
to seduce you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking use a.
Oh,
gym
you'd
if
be
there's
safe
a
from
bi
them.
person in there. Yeah,
You'd
God.
be safe.
Okay. There you
Hey,
go.
Mitch.
What?
Flashbang.
No. Yeah, no, I've already seen it.
Yeah, look, that's
Well,
rough.
Can I have some
That's
Yeah.
script detail about it? Like,
Wait, who's live right now? Find out. We're gonna snipe somebody.
Okay.
Isn't Peepaw live?
He was. He's not anymore.
No one's live right now, eh?
No.
Screaming and lyrics are fortunate. Whoa. Sorry, now recording just bored me. Just started up.
All right, you guys, this is
What's
gonna
up,
be
you
the
guys?
for the dude, man. As you guys know, we are in the brand new squad
I can't. Whoa. That's a crazy shirt. Echo is live? Bet.
3, man.
One day JFA is going to have funny jokes. No way. No way. Fucking Burn with the up. Oh, I fucking love Burn so fucking much, bro. Dude, I want him to make this fucking diss track on Giving Ant so bad. So fucking bad.
That would be
Because I know
beautiful.
exactly what's going to happen. Ant will not respond. He's like, okay, pal, that's fucking some Spurg shit, buddy.
Yeah, well, he was one of the Spurgs. He's got no place.
He still is.
Well, there we go then.
The only thing different that he does now is he's just not in the Discords.
Yeah, I swear I've been in a Discord call with him recently. I'm sure of it.
All I'm saying, bro. The only thing different that Ant does is he hangs out with a new group of guys. All he's changed. He still makes the same content. It's just informative content of him giving his opinion on a subject. It's not breaking a story. It's technically almost very close to reaction content. Dude, I'm taking a fat fucking shot at Ant. Holy, imagine.
Oh, damn.
This fucking car. Holy.
Hold on, kid, what they talking about? Hold on, kid, what they talking about? Hold on. Do they want to hear how it sounds? Do they want to hear how it sounds?
I mean, yeah, who
Dude, I wish. I wish. His new friend is Flatley 2.0. It is literally me.
doesn't?
And the socks is crazy. Dude, that fucking car, I don't know. That car looks small shit.
Bro, if I
My ears would have been exploded, bro.
we would have been kicked out. There's no question. They would have kicked us out of the neighborhood for sure, man. But at first, to be honest, I didn't really like this
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like it
car
either.
when I first got it. As you guys know, I had the Turbo S before.
Dude, that's like the wheel is literally like right behind your seat. What the fuck?
And I loved it. I didn't like the GT3 at first. It was a very rough car. Bucket seats are rough, but overall, like the past couple months, I've been really enjoying just the drives and stuff like that. What's crazy is I went on a drive with this car 3 days before the Palisades fire happened, all through Malibu.
Oh, the valley and stuff
Crazy.
like that.
I went
the canyons.
I went through the canyons.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. Like I said, I don't plan on getting a new car this year. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like I've got a new car.
Dude, I should get a new car. How many likes for me to get a new car? I get a truck. Get one.
Every single year.
Yeah, all right.
I've been thinking about like a lamb chop or like a
Lamb
track
chop.
hawk.
I'm not getting a new car.
You know what a lamb chop is, Reese?
Some food in it.
No. Try again.
I don't fucking know then. That's all I know is lamb chop as.
It's yeah, let me look it up for you.
Oh god.
Let me look it up for you.
I'm scared now.
Go to images. So a lamb chop is
God.
basically like it's like almost looks like a Lamborghini Urus, if you know what that is, but it's a Lambo.
Oh, okay then.
Lamb chop.
What is you?
Two
Track hawk, is a track hawk
Oh,
tough?
actually, hold on. I can't. I don't know. I'm not calling nobody out. Hold on. You can't be saying certain things because then you'd be calling out rival gangs and shit. I'm not on that gang shit, bro.
Let me know in the comments, man, what's your guys' dream car? I don't really know, but yeah.
The dream car, McLaren. Actually, let me look up the specific McLaren. One. Let's look up McLarens right now.
Oh my god, okay.
I'll accept all the cookies. Oh, the Formula One cars are freaking insane. All right, I don't care about any of one. All right. I just want to go into the store. Oh, this is no. Give me cars. Cars. Automotive. There we go. Here we go. Yes. Models. Let's go down. Back up. No, they don't have the model that I want here. There it is, the spider. Yes, there she is. 750S Spider. I want it black.
It's very pretty.
Very loud. Oil changes around $15,000. Look at that motherfucker. Only issue is I live in a place where a lot of snow is there, so I'm gonna have to get that roof on. Beautiful. Absolutely.
Listen, I live too close to London for even a driving license to be fucking necessary at this point. I ain't paying that amount of money to drive around the city.
Legacy. They got the the? Oh, here it is. I was about to say, where's the GT? These ones are nice too. This one's more of like, I'm the classy business venture. The only problem is that interior right there. What's up, Nintendo Mail? This interior right here, is it the touring leather or whatever they have? Let's go to design. Let's design one, right? Let me go ahead and just get rid of the. Flatley should move to Cali. It's warm this time of year. Very, very warm. Get those doors. See, there's a couple issues I have with supercars. I would love to own one. Problem one, I'd be scared to drive it because I'll scratch it. I'm definitely gonna. I mean, how would it look? First off, all right, how is it gonna look when I pull into a McDonald's with this thing right in front?
Right, right, exactly.
I'm like, oh fuck, you know. And the second, when I'm fucking getting out of my garage, I'm definitely gonna smack the top of my garage with that. You know. The other thing. Go to the interior. Let's go to the interior. This leather, the luxury interior. I mean, you got the speaker system on the side. You see it right there with the bass amp.
Don't like the color.
All you could change is the leather to whatever color you want. They'll do that for free.
Oh, based.
The issue I have, my sweaty fucking ass and my greasy fucking fingers are gonna get everywhere in that car, and I'm gonna need to get that shit detailed. And it's gonna give me so much anxiety. Not only that, with the day to day, because it's really just like a going out car at that point. Once I get to that level, the problem is when I go out on the night, to go out on the town tour, those events where I would have to drive these cars or show them off, like at a gala or something like that, where I'm in a suit. Right, it's the big issue I have now. Right, when I go to these like little galas and these little conference things, or the Republican committee had a dinner the one time and we all got put in a limo. The problem I had is that I don't want to stuff my face at those places because I'm walking around, I'm talking to people, right? You don't really want to be seen with, shit on your face or stuff in your teeth, or you know what I mean? So I don't really eat much when I'm at those events. I really try to eat before the event and then after the event. The problem is sometimes at these places you'll be drinking a lot with a little bit of food and hors d'oeuvres and stuff in your stomach.
Yeah.
When I get into the fucking car, I need to get me some fucking greasy ass food. I am going to destroy that interior.
Through that. Listen, there ain't nothing like a fucking 4 a.m. drunk McDonald's. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing better. I don't care what anyone says.
Carbon weave over the top of those. Look at that caliper. Oh.
In a few
Specifications.
years, are we going to see you on the news for fucking a car?
I don't understand that either. Motherfuckers be
Yeah, I
having
don't
sex
either.
with their cars. Like, dude.
Listen, I don't kink shame, but that's too far.
It's like a machine. The Cortana from Halo, okay. Little different, right? Little different. A fucking car? Come on, bro. That's the equivalent
Dude,
of
did you
getting
see
off
that,
to having a vending machine touch you. Like, come on, bro.
Did you see that? But it is the year that women are meant to be having sex with more robots than men. It
What?
is the year. As predicted back in like 2012 or some shit. Apparently 2025 is the year. It's happening, man.
Well, I mean, it's not far off. That's a crazy shirt.
Mm.
Balenciaga, considering they're a Satanist cult that likes to sell baby parts. Crazy shirt.
Mhm.
I will never be caught. If I'm ever rich, I will tell you right now. Even some of my friends, all right, so we have a Louis V store. We have, fucking Gucci, shit like that, right? Off-White with fucking, Nike Yeezy and shit. Adidas, right? We have all these like luxury stores and normal like Adidas sports brand stores and shit like that. So I'll be going out with a couple of my friends and they're pretty well off and fortunate where they can splurge on stuff like that. They have bought me designer clothes like this before. The issue is every time I go in there and they have like these accounts and stuff like that. Like yeah, just put it on my account, da 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 da. They'll just do that, right? Because they're always buying shoes and shit. My buddy goes into LV and he picks up this $800 wallet. And he's like, "You finally got my stuff?" And he goes, "Yes, sir, there it is." And he's got it on. It's got his initials in the wallet and everything like that. Super cool wallet. And then he goes, "What you want?" And then he was like, "Let me get this, I forgot what it was. It's a sleeve specifically for your wallet. And it's like a secured credit. It doesn't let frequency come in to the thing. It's specifically meant for like your cards to be in.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not an
I
actual
know the kind
wallet.
of
It's
thing,
like
yeah.
a pocket thing. We need Scarce back. He'll bring back the balance to the YouTube landscape. Absolutely. Oh my God, this is yes. Fuck yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here, and today we're gonna be talking about Rosina Pantino. But fucking, I was in there and I was trying stuff out, and then we were getting suits because he's having a baby shower, and he's getting us all these like we were at not LV, it was the one next to it. I forgot what it was, but it was like it was another fashion store. It was a more higher end, and we're getting suits from there. It was all paid for by his dad, who owns an insurance firm, right? So this guy's already got like fucking money, and this kid's car. I say kid, he's 2 years older than me, but his car, he drives an Audi R8. It was paid for by his dad, and his dad didn't want it anymore, so his dad went and bought another car and gave that to him for his 23rd birthday. That was like
What the
4
fuck?
years ago. And I was like, dude, I wish I could do that. He's like, one day, Flatley, you'll get there. But he always, keep in mind, this guy doesn't have a regular day-to-day job, but his dad just gives him businesses to take care of and stuff like that. The most stress. He's already bald. He's going bald,
Oh
but
my God.
he's so stressed the fuck out. And I'm just like, I don't know if I fucking want that car. If you're going to be, he gets stressed out
Nah.
whenever he hits anything, whenever he slides, whenever anything, right? Someone parks too close, he's like,
Yeah.
they're going to fucking ding my door. I swear to God. I'm like, I don't know if I want a fucking sports car. if I'm going to
Nah.
have to worry about that. But we're fucking in
Far
this
too accident
store.
prone.
We're getting sized for our suits and shit. And this guy's talking to me. He's asking me all these questions. And he's like, some champagne? I'm like, no thank you or whatever. And I'm just like, they're fucking, you get treated with like a certain kind of class in those stores because they know you're spending money or some
God.
shit like that. But I felt so fucking out of place. I'm like, I don't like this. What's up, Dead Arm? So if I was to ever be seen in Balenciaga, it had to be passed out, or it was a bet. There's no way. First off, I'm gonna be going into that store. They're gonna be like, "What can we get you?" And I'll probably find the coolest T-shirt I can find just to blow money on it, and I'd feel so out of place there, even if I did have the money. I was just watching a stream with FaZe Rain, and he was the same exact way when he first started going into like the Gucci stores and stuff. He's like, "Yeah, I don't belong here."
Any time that I've ever gone into one of those kind of high end shops, obviously not for me to buy anything, but for my friends, they all the staff just follow me around the fucking store because of like honestly, I look like punk as shit when I'm like going outside. Like I've got one of those like typical like plus punk jackets and like with all the
Oh yeah,
patches
yeah, yeah.
covering it and shit. So like, and I wear that all the time. So like, and it's covered in like head to toe in like all of these like obscene patches. One of my favorite ones. It says anything is a dildo if you're brave enough.
Oh
Um,
shit.
so obviously they don't particularly like me, so they always follow me around thinking I'm gonna steal shit. Actually, a nice person.
Burn is here. 8 minutes to the dot. Thank you, Burn.
8 minutes left.
You
8 minutes
hanging
Let's
out on
left.
stream with us
go.
today?
I'm probably. I have to go to bed. I have to get up at 6.
What the
So
fuck? Eh?
yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited. And I guess I'll make it public here. I don't hate Ant Flatley. I don't hate him at
I just
all.
want you to make a diss track because he dissed you. Like a fucking rap video.
It would be fun.
I think it would be
So
fucking
he can.
phenomenal.
He,
On
he
top of
can
you having
diss
the Wall
and
Bangers
Swizz
episode come
someone.
out.
Wait, what?
Dude, I just drop the diss track. I think everybody would cover it too.
Hmm.
Everybody
yeah.
would literally watch it. Everyone in the community would definitely see it too.
It would be my intro music.
Dude, I have to tone down the autism for that then.
No, turn it all the way up.
Exactly.
Have you seen what's
especially
come out in
that.
the rap scene right now, bro? Turn that shit. We
I'm
just
not a
watched
rapper.
Fousey call out
I'm
all
not a
these
Tony
retarded
Hit, bro.
dude. See, that's the thing though, because you have the Tony Hits, the brand tag thing for 58 podcasts that you gave the Chemo Star. If you make a rap video and a rap song, not even directed towards Tony Hits, you throw shots at Ant. Tony Hits is gonna spurg out. Oh, but when I make my rap videos, nobody watches that. Dude, it'll be even. You could even double dip into that too. That's an even better. Oh, dude, please let me be your audio engineer. I will literally be with you day in and day out until we get your voice perfect. If we can get you to
Dude,
either
we
sound
can
like
even get you in
Eminem,
contact with,
Pop
like, the bike.
Smoke, Fousey, whoever you want. Dude, if we had Burns sound like, oh, Pop Smoke or some shit.
Dude.
Wait. That'd be insane.
I'm so here for this.
What were we saying? No, I'm just like I'm gonna do. If I was fucking rich, I'd probably would buy a sports car, but I would definitely still buy my t-shirts from Walmart, bro. There's no way I'm not. Nothing else would change. I'd probably blow more money on Call of Duty. I think that's all that would change.
I would buy a lot of cocaine.
So you'd be like poor and like tomorrow then.
Yeah, like I am today. Fucking poor, dude. I don't know. I would never wear Balenciaga.
I'm super happy with this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful card, man. But without further ado, let's go check out the crib. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, buddy?
Chris Flatley, not a single soul cares. Chris, I'll kill you.
It's time, man. You are about to walk into the palace, the one and only. Look, I'm not
Diddy
gonna show you. I'm
dungeon.
not gonna show you my drawers. They got.
Get ready for this, Burn. Burn, I'm screen sharing. Watch this guy's setup. Watch this guy. This is face swag. Get ready for this.
Unpacks, all that stuff, man. But without further ado, let's get it cracking, man. It's gonna be the
Here
swag.
comes.
Man. Say, look, I just moved in. Okay, please, chill on me.
The Diddy dungeon.
What's going on, man? They called it. They called it.
The white ass room.
This is peak mail.
True.
He has fucking nothing, bro. He has
Is
less
Ant in
shit
the
than
call?
I
Ask Ant why he left on a loss. No fucking Ant left on Marvel Rivals loss. L. Ant is not in the call though. We got Burn.
Is
The
that
better.
game? Is that game
better
actually
Ant.
good? Is that game actually good?
I've been playing it a lot. I want to get Himpleton on to play.
I'm looking to play games with you guys 110%. I just gotta find a game that's actually like viable and like worth my time.
I would say
Okay,
Marvel
I haven't even
Rivals.
tried playing it.
Marvel Rivals.
No, on Fortnite. Well,
fuck Fortnite.
Oh yeah,
Fortnite's
come on.
gay.
No, fuck you guys, come on.
You don't like Fortnite,
know what,
Reese?
fuck it, I'll get
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
get
for
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
All right, I'll get Fortnite then too. Fuck it.
I'll sling a lot of slurs, but I'll play fucking Fortnite.
Oh wait, can we record? Make that an
go.
AWT episode. We'll have Reese in there too.
Let's go.
Do you do build or no build, Reese?
No build.
Fucking
I'm a
bum.
tard.
You're a bum. You're a bum.
Listen, I can.
You're a bum, bro. No. Dude.
Bum, duh, but not a bum.
Yeah, he done. That's actually insane.
Don't hate the Chris.
Wait, why is he in the?
Chris is cool.
What in the?
Why is he in the?
What is he doing?
So what's the cat doing?
What y'all
in the
doing?
shower?
Oh, this is the
We do
MVP,
not
Super
care.
Bowl champs.
Whoa.
I got him
Why does
over
this guy
Jordan.
just look
Book
like a
it.
fucking
I got this Transformer
loser?
skull.
This guy's
What's the
rich,
best
but he looks
weapon
like a
in it?
fucking absolute loser.
Greatest Call of Duty ever.
ACR. It's not even close, bro.
ACR,
Greatest COD of
that's my goat right here.
all time. I don't want to hear Apex, none of that.
Bro, we're talking about COD and went to Apex. What the hell?
No, I'm talking about Apex.
Look at
Likes on
this.
this giveaway.
Look at that.
You know,
Oh
10,000
my
likes,
fucking God.
I'll give it to somebody in the
Squid
comments.
Games
All you gotta do
controller.
is go to the comments, type
Bro, that's your brother.
King.
That our ball, ain't it?
That's our ball.
That's our ball.
And then obviously
That's our ball, ain't it?
Caleb Williams, when he came to the crib, he gave me
MVP
signed
ass.
gloves.
I kinda
So
agree.
when he becomes Super Bowl champ, throw it on, bro.
You're not a YN.
I gotta throw it on, bro. One of eight. One of eight in the world. Y'all want this? Type Fiend in the comments. Fiend.
You know what else?
Shut
Number
up.
8.
Big Dog Jackson.
Bro, he got two
Big
of
Dog
them.
Jackson.
I think he farted.
You
Somebody
farted, bro?
farted.
You
I think
farted?
he farted, bro.
Got the setup at the top of the
You
stairs.
fart?
Dang, he just did a
nothing
drive-by
there.
on our ass.
I've been thinking about
Look at this fucking setup. the
switching to
same
the
exact
IEM
one.
just because the head. I feel like I hear better with these.
You
but-
do,
Why you
bro.
wait,
With the
why are you
IEMs?
just showing me like a straight loser? I don't understand.
You don't understand.
know,
This
pretty
guy's a
fun,
millionaire. This is
Yeah,
his
of
setup.
course.
So I feel like I.
Yeah, millionaire, but like
Are
his
those
room
good
has
ones, though?
nothing.
Yeah, those are ones
at all.
I use for World Series.
I
What
think
a
I've got
millionaire.
more stuff in my house.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Exactly, bro.
Sure has some
Dude, this
A
is literally
millionaire
how
owns
this is
fucking nothing.
my
He's
house
a
right
millionaire
now.
with a net worth of 0. Dude, the millionaire with a net worth of 0, bro.
Dude, everything I
Jesus.
own that's not my wife's is in this game room. Other than my cat.
Your wives.
But it's still my wife's stuff, bro. Like if I went to
Yeah,
go take this
the
monitor
alimony, bro.
and go put it
The
on her
alimony
setup,
out of that one.
fucking over. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way. I divorced her, she'd take half my PS5, cut that shit in half.
Exactly.
She got her own PS5 though, so NW3's ass, Chris's ass.
Mike,
I agree.
Optical XLR. The monitor is the.
This is what I game on. This is the most elite one right here.
Mhm.
No shit. This is what I game on. No, really? No way.
OLED monitors are OP.
It's time to get OLED.
Get OLED. If you're playing Call of Duty, get an OLED monitor.
What's the difference between that and just a regular ass and $20 Walmart monitor?
True black.
That explains a lot, Flatley.
All
True
right.
black. Like,
True black.
like
So
okay.
it's
What does
true
that
black
mean?
coloring. So
Racial?
when there's like the color black, the monitor's off. Like those pixels they don't make the color black and then emit a light behind it. It's just true black, meaning that then you get full color LED on top of that with OLED. Essentially all it does is it makes things at a distance stand out. Like say it's like a nighttime scene, but then there's also like a Call of Duty character, somebody there with a vest on. You'll be able to see him and be able to differentiate that the player from the pitch black, background, if that makes sense. And so you take that example, you put it into like something like Wars. Whoa! Small PB, thank you so much for the membership. Holy fuck. Thank you.
Where is
I
my
love you.
hat?
Oh, what the hell?
No one says my name anymore. It's over.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
The hat?
Burn,
Did you make a hat?
Yeah, I did make
What?
a hat. Where's my hat? They should be out. I did get an email, actually, Small PP. The facility that makes the hats, they ended up having to evacuate. There was kind of a major
what's going
fire.
on?
Whoa! Thank you, Reese. What the fuck? Holy shit, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm nervous.
Do I fell off
To be real,
You're a fat.
I
You're
actually.
a fat? Okay.
Jesus
I know I
Christ.
can't say fag. Um, I
Well,
I
whatever.
I
Ken.
was I've never actually paid for a Flatley membership. It's always been small PP.
Oh shit. What the fuck? So you scam me?
So-
I didn't scam you. It's coming. It's
Small
coming.
PP has supported
Yeah,
my
so
membership for
since he
6 fucking
scammed
months.
you, small PP, you should donate to me instead.
Or me,
Ooh.
what the fuck?
Burn,
Take my any.
Burn is literally my member notification. The picture of me with Burn saying, "Dude, I really fell off. No one says my name anymore."
What happened to the other one? Was just my fucking face like going up and down or something?
I thought that was a little
Oh my
too.
god.
I thought it was too much of like a bullying thing. So I just changed it to
Nah, bring it
the
back.
audio of you and
Nah.
Himpleton. I thought it was funny,
So
and
the
it's a
other
dumb
one is
picture
like
of me,
something that's even worse. Dude, no one even says my name anymore.
dude. And then it's just like a fucking. It's a retarded picture of me with no beard on. Hold on, let me replay it.
Oh,
Do
not
I
that
fall
one.
off so
Oh
hard no
god,
one
that's
says my name
horrible.
anymore? Did it
I
get
got a
worse?
double chin on that
Jesus
picture
Christ.
too.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. Oh no.
I hate that so much. That
Do I
as
fall off
soon
so
as I
hard no
saw
one
you on
says my
fucking
name
cam without
anymore?
your
It's
facial
over.
hair made me so
Jesus
uncomfortable.
Christ.
I think I'd rather see Bobax's fucking peen again.
No, don't say that. No. Is it uploaded, Burn?
I think the SD one is done. But the HD is gonna take. Don't tell. It does this all the time. Oh, is it okay? It is up.
Let's go.
So
Go.
why is it?
Welcome to Wallbangers,
Okay,
guys.
then I have to
Episode
shout it
5.
out. We made it to episode 5.
Let's go, episode 5. Whoa,
Hey,
who's this? I'm out.
Special guest.
But like, you send me a link to my own video because it doesn't show up.
Really? I got you.
I got you.
It's so gay.
go
Why
on.
won't it
Dude.
show up on my own tab?
Dude, this is actually fire. So I did say to Cathonic and Ant, there's two things that are gonna happen from this. One, Burn's gonna get in over his head. I'm talking about you as if you're not here. My bad, Burn. Burn. There's two things I said. I said one, you're gonna get absolutely flamed, charbroiled, cooked, grilled, ovenated, gas chambered. It doesn't matter. Deatomized, right? Or two is absolutely based. And yeah, I forgot what I said. And Burn gets a W. And then you hit me with the, I wasn't really involved with it. I was like, fuck. So apparently this is just all pretty much mega edits from the source himself, Burn the World 10. God bless, he got this together. Him and Bunk. Mira Tisapine, what's up? What's up, Mira? How we doing? Queeman's most embarrassing debate with Bunk. Here we go. I do think Queeman won against Bunk. I don't think Bunk won against Lumpy though.
That's based. Kind of just stole it from Badwick, and now we're here.
Roll. True. Oh wait, that was in the video. I thought you just said I was based just now. That's fucked. Maggot warning: Bunk in my audio may be ear rape loud at certain points. Blame
Here.
Burn. Wait, Burn didn't edit this. Don't blame Burn.
We got a special
No,
guest tonight
it's
with
not Badwick. We didn't steal it from Badwick.
yeah,
We
hold
stole it
on.
from Tommy
One
C.
more,
Don't
then I
forget.
have to go.
Well,
But
we
I
stole
do
from
have to go.
both.
Wait,
Yay.
pause. Yeah, sometimes I don't know if he turned up his his gain at times, but sometimes his gain will go way up and then it'll go way down. It's like basically I'm fighting with him with his audio on my side. So
Oh no, you're fine, bro. You're chilling.
but no, but yeah, I had him at 80, and even then, that was fucking loud.
Really? What the fuck?
So yeah, I don't know. I think he was messing with his gain because sometimes his mic would just go out sometimes. So I think he was
I
messing
think he
with
was
his
messing
mic.
with his gain and threshold. Then yeah. Hell
So
yeah, bro.
headphone people, watch out.
Great.
I gotta learn how to do. I have to learn how to do audio. So that's something that's in the works.
Hell yeah,
But
burn.
yeah, if I get raked over the coals for it, then it is what it is.
I'm team burn. I'm team burn. You're like the only person doing this stuff now. Like the only one left. Everyone else has been AFK. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm still down to play games with you guys, even with Ant. Even though me and Ant don't like each other, I'm still down to play a game with them. I don't.
Hell yeah. Actually, I'm free tomorrow night after 10. Let's all fucking game tomorrow. Yeah, everyone get on tomorrow night at 10.
100%. I don't give it. Like, fuck this drama shit. Fuck this gay behind the scenes. Fucking I hate you shit. Fucking sit down, play a game. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, fuck yeah. Dude, I want to play Battlefront 2 Star Wars. I fucking love Battlefront 2 Star Wars.
I think I have it. I just have to download it.
Oh no, I just got AI Pat Mahomes and a ref kissing.
Thought I had it. No, oh yeah, no, I have Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, I just have to download it. But I gotta go to bed. Hopefully it turns out well. I didn't really talk much in this. The only thing I talked about was MRAW, and I guess disclaimer here on stream. There was a way I said it on the recording that may have implied that the guy's a pedophile. No, that's not what I was meaning at all. He made a criticism against Cheeto and his cake shit and the fucking shrine shit, saying it was weird and cringe that he did it with a 17-year-old. Only for then, like 3 days later, the DMs come out of like Emerald with that 17-year-old, a different one. I was just saying it's hypocrisy, and if Emerald wants to dispute it, he went on Lyric's stream and said, "Yeah, I was a hypocrite." So he said it himself.
This is true. He did go back on his word.
So that's all. Emerald's not a pedophile. Never will be. Never is one. That's my disclaimer. I gotta go. I hate going to work at 6, but I hope you have a good stream, Flatley. It was nice talking to you again, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow at 10.
Yes, sir. Fucking W burn. Let's fucking go. Oh, dude, we're gonna have so much fun tomorrow. All right, let's get into this. This is it. This is it.
We had a special guest here tonight to talk about a very special person. We have Bunk on tonight. I think at this point it would be last week. You had a debate with Queeman, which I don't know how do you feel about that one, Maggot?
It was very entertaining. I thought it was really embarrassing for Queeman, to be honest.
Bunk, is your mic working?
Oh yeah, no, my microphone's working. I'm just I thought you all were doing the little intro bit, the cute little introduction.
Yeah.
No. You also directed the question at Maggot, I will add, and so I was waiting for Maggot to say something, but
Yeah, you fucking faggot. Yeah, you fucking retard.
I would never speak over a woman like that. That's not in my nature.
Well, luckily my pronouns are it, so you're good.
Okay, so I can just roll over you the whole conversation.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm clocking that in. Not a single word you're saying is coming into my mouth now, or into my ears now. No, the debate with Queeman, it's hard to give like a lot of commentary on because I don't feel as though I didn't feel as though in the moment he was engaging with many of the points that were made. And going back and I'm rewatching it, and because I don't typically go back and rewatch conversations that I have unless it's something that's like kind of high profile. I just don't consider debating Queeman to be very high profile. To be honest with you, I don't think Queeman's a very good debater. I take him to not be a very smart person. I think it was confirmed whenever I had the conversation with him that he's not a very smart person. Unless I'm having a conversation with somebody like that, there's not much need for me to go back over because I don't think that I'm gleaning very much from the conversation. Like the points that I'll pay attention to are literally just going to be like me ripping myself apart over a debate performance on things that only I would ever notice, if that makes sense. With Queeman, though, going back over the debate in order to rewatch it, have it fresh in my mind for having this conversation, it is miraculous to me that Queeman, for any second, decided to come onto my stream because he wasn't asked to be, right?
Yeah.
He was not asked to be there. He was not. There was nothing that prompted him to be there other than I attacked his buddy Chud Logic. Right? I said his buddy Chud Logic was being a weird freak. I think he is. I think he's a fucking weird freak. I think that like.
I kind of agree.
An instance like this should be treated almost the exact same way that like an instance of him like texting somebody who was like 17 and 8 months old should be. Like, there's not a relevant.
What the fuck?
Moral difference that exists there. The normally the ones people are going to want to point to is like it's a legal difference. The age of consent within Britain is like 16, so there's not like really a legal difference that exists there. Nothing prompted him to come into the stream other than me making those comments about Chud Logic. And whenever he came onto the stream, it seemed like he didn't really think about anything very far. Like he hadn't like watched the stream that had taken place up to this point.
No.
He really didn't have much response to any of the points that I brought up to other people who would talk to me earlier. He brought up somebody else having spoken with me and me getting like epically trolled by them, which I mean, in the specific instance, I went back, rewatched that too. I don't think they were trolling until like they realized they were doing poorly in the conversation. Many such cases. And whenever I go back over the Queeman conversation, I will watch it. Like I can see very clearly. I don't think that a single point in that conversation, if I'm remembering correctly, and it should be because I just rewatched it, I don't think there's a single point that he makes that does not get a prompt response, like almost an immediate response. I think there's like one that he makes where he just repeatedly asks me a question over and over and over again about like gay people getting into relationships and whether that's bad. To which it just gets ignored because he's interrupting the answer to a second question that he had already asked. And I had already been interrupted in order for him to ask a question. So this is him interrupting my second answer. And
I feel like he was
even
really
after that,
aware.
he gets told the response. There's not too much that exists there on like the arguments on Queeman's end.
I think he was really only there probably. I don't know if he was streaming at the time. I assume he probably was streaming at this time. I think he was only there.
I do know that she was trying to make it. This girl was trying to frame it as grooming in a way, and then she ended up going back on it.
Because people in his chat were like, Bunk's talking about Chud Logic. So, okay, actually, context, because I am curious about this. So, prior to this stream that you did about Chud Logic, was there any, like, did you go on any streams beforehand, or were there, like, any tweets or anything that, like, accumulated to this
That was my week. My week is fantastic. Thank you, Beaver Man. Thank you.
stream happening?
I think that there's only really a few things that kind of happened. One is while I was gone and kind of MIA from the internet, I
was
managed
gone.
to catch wind of the Noah Sampson interactions wherever he called. I think he called Chud Logic a pedophile. Which I wouldn't call Chud Logic a pedophile. I wouldn't call him a pedophile because I think there's a lot other things that you could call him that are like not disputable, right? I think you could say that he's weird as fuck with little girls, and I think that is totally fine, accurate, and I don't think a single motherfucker could ever say anything against that. I think that's like trivially true. It's a trivially true thing in this case.
It did happen.
But in light of watching the Noah Sampson video, I got wind of the actual allegations. I think separately heard like very vague talk of Chud Logic being accused of being a pedophile and the person having lied about their age. And having gone over the messages that came out, I was disgusted, to say the least. With this disgust reaction, like there's obviously the like, that's kind of morally disgusting. I find that like abhorrent. There's a bunch of reasons why I find that abhorrent. I've like thought about the topic of like morality in relationships probably a decent deal more than your average person has. It's fine, but in this case,
So they gooned a little bit. Who doesn't do that on the internet? Come on. He gooned a little bit. Ugh.
I'm gonna watch from chat, alright?
I gotta itch my nuts.
enjoy.
Specifically, it seems like something that's intuitively morally abhorrent.
Yeah.
This kind of only really culminated into anything whenever I had gone off and I had watched a little bit of the streams that Augie had done whenever he came back on to doing live streaming stuff, because Augie was a good friend of mine. We would hang out in fucking Dallas and Austin and whatnot, and he's a chill guy. And
Yeah.
I watch him, he's streaming with this guy. He's streaming with this guy who has like these crazy allegations against his name. And I think that I had a conversation in direct messages with Augie where I started talking about coming back to streaming.
Yeah.
And I think I said offhandedly in that conversation, wait till you hear my opinion about Chud Logic. You think that one's crazy? Wait till you hear the Chud Logic take. Everybody's gonna be that's gonna get people actually upset. And then now that I've freed up my time, I've had the ability to come back on to the internet and like kind of pull where people's gauges are for like how bad this is, how morally wrong it is. Like, is there anything that actually morally wrong happened here? Is there any evidence of that?
I mean, commentary is pretty
I felt like
incestuous.
deeply we needed a fucking reality check, okay?
Yeah,
We need like
yeah.
deeply a goddamn reality check. I'm sorry, the person is in their mid fucking 30s, okay? They
I
are
didn't even know
33
that. I didn't
years
even know
old in
that.
These messages, they're 33 years old. They say in the messages that it would be inappropriate for them to be messaging somebody, even if they were young, like
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Right? He knows that it's a bad thing to be doing, that he shouldn't be doing it, right? He shouldn't be doing it for the same reasons that you shouldn't be doing it with like a 17-year-old, right? There's not
Exactly.
a large social maturity difference there. There is some, right? But if we're talking in terms of like someone like Queen Man's point, where there's like, okay, but if they're 16 years old, like obviously they should be able to consent to all of these things. As a society, we don't let them have a drop in the bucket when it comes to voting, right? Like when it comes to like a small bit of their opinion being considered on like a grander scale, we clearly think they don't know what they're doing. In the context of like finding somebody like this in your Discord server, there's already a lot of like precautions you have to take if you're engaging with somebody from your community, if you're some type of streamer or some type of public figure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that they might want to do. So going
Yes, but the voting age doesn't dictate mental maturity. We're not
things
gonna
like
get-
really
we're
obvious
not
is
gonna
they
get
might
into
want
that.
to conform to the things that you want in a given relationship
next
because it's the case that they want that attention from you, right? There's this
Yeah.
this feelingness to conform. Knowing that he is meeting this person in their Discord server, it is repugnant for them to have come out to be 17 years old and for him to have thought them to be about 18, right? It's like a morally repugnant thing to have happened.
Oh wait,
I
so the girl
mean-
was wait, the girl was 17.
In reality, they were 17. Yes.
Yeah, she lied
Oh,
about her age.
shit,
Which big
okay.
fucking surprise, their profile looks like a fucking 17-year-old on Discord. Okay, I'm not an expert in this, but like
But how can you really defer from like 17, 18 on a Discord when somebody's lying about it? You know what I mean? I mean, you really can't. The good old 1.25 speed, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
fucking look at it. They got the they, fair pronouns in their name, and it's a cartoon profile picture.
I know people in commentary that are in their mid 20s who have profiles that look like they're 16 years old with the way they use their pronouns and their art and the way they talk and everything like that. I mean, that's not really like. You can call them childish, but I don't know. I just don't think that's a fair assessment.
Sure. Fucking look at it.
You got to that part. I listened to that too with when you and Queeman were going back and forth, and Queeman was like, "Everybody plays Plants vs Zombies."
The Chud thought she was a really smart 18-year-old.
She played Plants vs fucking Zombies, bro. She was fucking obsessed with that shit on YouTube.
Everyone
dedicated
plays
to it. What was the
Plants
evidence?
vs. Zombies. I'm not.
Bad Dog just played Plants vs Zombies in Discord.
What was the evidence? Did the
I was just like, the only person I know that plays Plants vs Zombies is my 6-year-old. So
Everybody plays Plants vs Zombies. No, I'm sorry. There's a demo.
Actually, I just played Plants vs Zombies too. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, though. That's a game. A game. Come on.
Demographic of people who really play Plants vs Zombies, and then there's the demographic of people who are like adults and very specific type of autistic.
I just played Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 the other day.
And then there's everybody else. There's the group of everybody else who does not play Plants vs Zombies, has never touched the fucking game, right? Probably only touched it when you're like 5. Everybody has played Plants vs Zombies. Not everybody has a YouTube channel dedicated to Plants vs Zombies. Those are two different things.
That is true. I did not know that.
More so even than like talking about their like intuiting their mental states from the video games they play or like the profile pictures or whatever. This is kind of wishy-washy. Very directly, Chud Logic is stating in these messages that they are a virgin. They're a cute little virgin who's never done this before. This person has no context for any sexual relationships that have ever happened before in Chud Logic's mind. And Chud Logic is in his mid-30s. I'm pretty sure he's divorced at this point.
He is,
okay,
yes,
yeah, he's divorced, right? Not only has he had sexual relationships, he's had a whole marriage come together and fall apart in between the time. right? This person could have just gotten out of fucking high school. It is a disgusting thing. It's a disgusting dynamic to exist between two
I agree.
people. It is something that is like very clearly should not be happening. If you ask your average person, they'll tell you it's something that
What's his stance on Brantley and Keem? I want to hear that.
should not be happening, right? Your average person feels a sense of disgust from it. I know there's like a, broadly speaking, especially in like left-wing politics, there's this the feeling of the need to like divorce your disgust intuition from a moral intuition, which is good, broadly speaking. I think there's a lot of things that you might be disgusted by which aren't morally wrong, right? There's just like disposition differences. This is one of those times where the disgust is like a type of moral disgust. It's the same type of moral disgust you feel if you like hear that somebody has killed a large amount of people, right? It's like it's not a disgust in the sense of like I'm disgusted by like seeing a dead body or something. It's the disgust of, oh, that is a horribly wrong thing to be doing, right? And polling shows out that people think that that's not a thing that you should be doing. If you like, if you think about it for like 10 seconds as to like the mental.
I just got a legendary poll, ladies and gentlemen. Check this bad boy out. Oh, dude. Y'all don't even know about this legendary poll right here. Give me one the Liberty Bell on the back. One's in chat, guys. The Constitution of the United States of America. And then the Declaration of it. It goes in depth to the articles, baby. Oh, dude, perfect. And wait. The only states that matter, the real United States of America. Let's go back to it. Let's go back. Real representation, our impeachment, Article 1 and 2. We already know about those articles, right? Freedom of the Press, Amendment number 1, what they relate to, Supreme Law of the Land, Article 6, God bless football. Let me go ahead to the states that matter. If you're not in these states, move to a state that matters. Oh, excuse me. Let me go past the index. It's got to be in the back. It was in the back of the Declaration of Independence. It's not in the back here. Unfortunate as it is, untrue. Oh, here we go. Never mind. The ratification of conventions of 9 states shall be sufficient for the establishment of this Constitution between the states to ratify the same. God bless. The other 17 didn't matter. The 17 days, if you will, of September, the year of our Lord. God bless 1,787 and of the independence of the United States of America, the 12th in witness whereof we have hereunto subscribed our names. God bless. George Washington, President and Deputy from Virginia. New Hampshire, John Langdon, Nicholas Gilman. Massachusetts, Nathaniel Gorham, Rufus King. Connecticut, Samuel Johnson, Roger Sherman. New York, baby, Alexander Hamilton. That is our boy. To represent New York. God bless. New Jersey, we don't give a fuck about those 4 motherfuckers, bro. Pennsylvania had like 8 motherfucking dudes. Nobody cares about that. Delaware had another. Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. God bless those states. They're the only real states in the United States of America. I read this whole thing today, by the way. It was insane. I understood probably half of it, but that gives me a chronological order of the articles coming in through. Irrelevant. I don't know how I got to that point, but it was a legendary poll. I got so bored we had to
state you were whenever you were like 18 years old, you'll think, oh my god, holy shit, I like didn't have a fully developed brain. I was still going throughout high school. I hadn't touched the real world yet. I had barely felt these emotions. Yeah, I like barely have felt any of these emotions. Parsing through these things is like a whole different fucking can of worms. And also, while you're parsing through that reasoning, you also might just like you could have like a mental disorder or some shit that you have like you have no idea about, because most of those you don't even learn about until you're fucking 20 to 25, right? Like we're talking about mood disorders or something like that. This person is like zero fucking context for any of these interactions to be happening. To have those conversations with somebody who's in your Discord server is very much so, again, a few symmetry breakers here, like having it with a 17-year-old. And if I put it with having it with a 17-year-old, everybody has the sense of moral disgust. Holy shit, that's really bad. For some reason, whenever it's 18, we no longer consider why we have an age of consent. Right? We like don't consider why it's the case that you can't do those things until you get to a certain age. Hell, even when you're 18, there's a lot of things you still cannot do. Like you still can't rent a car, you still can't buy alcohol, you still can't go to the club. There's a billion things you can't do whenever you're 18 years old. Right? And so
that's kind of like the equivalent to that argument that guy said, well, if they're 12, they're close to 13. 13's close to 14. You might as well make them 15 or 16 at that point because they're really close. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they're close to 21. 21's close to 20. And at 20, you can't really do the same things that you were doing at 18. You're pretty much the same age as an 18 and 19-year-old at that point. So they might as well be 18. And 18 is only the year after 17. You're a weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, that's like the mentality, you know?
Yeah. The idea
it's creepy, but I don't think it's pedophilic. I don't think he's being, I think he's just down. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that there's this that there can be like this mutual exchange between these two individuals that won't like end up in some sense of wrongingness happening there and in somebody's mind, right? Is fucking absurd. It's like a crazy thing to think, and that's why Chud Logic doesn't think it whenever he's going through the messages.
I
When
mean,
you
there's
look
an
at the
obvious
messages,
power
there's a reason
balance.
why. Yeah, there's a reason why Chud Logic says, yeah, it would be inappropriate for me to be having these conversations with somebody, even if they were like 18. If they were young, like 18, right, young, close to 18, it would still be wrong for me to be doing that. And he knows why it would be wrong for him to be doing it, and he did it anyway. And I think that is like that's what makes it particularly morally disgusting, is the knowingness and the doing it anyway.
Yeah,
it's
he's
like
aware,
a failure of
but-
moral character.
Yeah, I think commentary seems to get hung up a lot on like this whole legal moral thing, where a lot of the time it's just like if it's legal, they just don't care. But like, there's more to be discussed usually than just, well, this is legal, so it's fine. It's like not
Yeah, it's a lot,
necessarily.
yeah.
Personally, I'm of the belief that the age of consent should be higher than it is. That's just me. I think it should probably be like 20, but
Yeah, I
that's
think
just
there
me.
should probably be, from my end, I think there probably should be like Romeo and Juliet laws, like an age bracket in between individuals, like going up
Yeah.
to somewhere around like 25.
Yeah,
But,
but they just don't understand any of these arguments. They just want to keep it at the base level of, well, it's legal, so it's fine, we don't care. But at the same time, you see them covering content and talking about things that kind of relate to these same subjects, and they are speaking about it in a completely different way. But when it's somebody that they are friendly with, or make content with, or can benefit from, suddenly this person has done no wrong, and it's all Gucci.
Yeah, I think this is broadly speaking a problem with content creators, and I think it's been easier to see like the less online I am, and like around to these content creators. I took like a whole year-long hiatus from the internet. I think this is the first podcast I've been on in a surplus of a year.
W.
But
Well, they were stuff,
when it comes to people who make their money off of doing YouTube,
Yeah.
it's kind of understandable why like sometimes they're gonna hold their tongue on some shit like this, right? It's like you don't want to be the one to look into it, because it would really fucking suck if you were the one who discovered that like, oh yeah, that person's a piece of shit. That person I'm
Yeah.
creating content with, they're like kind of a piece of shit. They're kind of evil. That would feel really bad, right? That'd feel very, very wrong. So it's like you don't want to do it. You don't want to be the person who's lying about it, making content with them anyway. For people who are random motherfuckers on like Twitter and stuff or whatnot, like the community opinion, for whatever you can call it, a community opinion. I think that is just purely a product of the fact that I think an environment where people are just gossiping, like literally
Yeah.
the entire environment is gossip. It selects for a particularly mentally immature type of person. I think that is like selected for.
Thank
whenever
you.
you're engaged with
Thank
these
you.
people.
I tried saying this before.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things that's kind of like trivial. It's the hell, I think it's like half the reason why this community is like so obsessed with the idea of like cringe and whatnot. Like that's just a fucking cringe thing to be doing. It's like fucking, it's like they're the people who are plagued the most by social anxiety, right? That's like the reason why you are afraid of being cringe is because you don't have any confidence in yourself.
Do they honestly think we don't think it was weird? Like, I genuinely think the Chud Logic, like the DMs are weird. But I don't think we could persecute. What are we supposed to do? Fire up a live stream and be like, this guy's not a pedophile, but he's very weird, and then talk? Dude, no, what? Who is out here defending him, saying it's not weird? I'm trying to find the fucking narrative. They're so like, what are the examples that they're trying to use? Chud's always been British. British people are fucking weird. Who is giving Chud Logic a pass? He's British. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this all.
Confidence to do some different shit, right?
Mhm.
There's a reason why there's this like large level of like attempted social conformity that exists in like this community, where it's like it's like seen very rarely in others. Even like whenever you're talking in terms of fucking politics, there is like the same social conformity aspect. There's something to be said about people, like they will actively like not just shame people for the sake of not having the tribe opinion, if that makes sense. In commentaries, the only place I've seen where people just like will not, they don't even, they know they don't have an argument in favor of it. They just know they don't have any reason to believe that. They consciously, they're aware of it. Right? That's why they won't talk about any of the arguments that I've made or something like that.
The cognitive dissonance.
That's why I want to talk. That's why I want to talk about some other unrelated relevant shit. Right?
And also,
like,
this shit gets like really gay at times. Like, like how many times have these like people, all these callers call into your stream and like try the dog warts 15 different times, bro?
Well, they don't. They don't for Bunk because
like-
he doesn't fucking stream. Like he's not. He hasn't had that deal
No,
problem.
but that stream that Bunk had with Queenman, like there was like four or five different callers they called in, all trying to do dog warts, but changed the bad part of
just
dog
trolly
warts.
bullshit. Yeah.
It's like Jesus.
To be honest, it doesn't bother me that much. Anybody coming in and calling into the stream, to me, it always is it's a little endearing. Irregardless of what they do or what they say, you would come on my stream and you could say the N-word, just hard R N-word, drop it first thing in the call, right? I feel a little endeared that you chose my stream, right? You were watching in the chat, and then you wanted to join you wanted to click the link to my Discord server, and get your microphone out, and say that. That's endearing, right? I don't think that I'm like the hottest shit on God's green earth. Like that's adorable to me, right? It's kind of annoying, like a little bit, right? Like get something funnier to say, right? Like, I'd much rather I'll literally just talk to you about like what music you're listening to on my stream. I don't give a fuck. But it's still endearing, right? It's not like the most annoying thing in the world. I'm not even sure if there's anything like the internet that really like annoys or irritates me. And certainly there was at like one point in time. It'd be like people not engaging with the things that I said or like the arguments that I made forward. Right? That would be like it'd be irritating. It'd be irritating in the sense of like, holy shit, there are so many dumb motherfuckers. But I guess like more so with time, I've kind of come to the position like there's like a lot of dumb motherfuckers, but like you interact with none of them in the important shit.
Exactly.
Like, I've gone out. I kind of like dedicated my life doing like real world politics this election season. Right. I busted ass. If fucking if there is any criticism to be had of people, like if anybody can throw the stone of you don't live your values, I think it's probably gonna be me. There's just off the last fucking year alone. I never see a single motherfucker with these opinions who acts like this, who behaves like that. When you talk to people in the real world, like even if they disagree with you and they really staunchly disagree with you, they'll try and engage with you. At least like try. This is like one of the few places where you don't see that, and I'm really glad that this is gonna sound strange. I'm really glad the commentary community exists because it's so fun. It's so fun to come back to. I'm sorry. I'm like real shit. I fucking adore these people, okay? They're so funny. Like, I get to poke the bee's nuts and tell them they're all retarded.
I just can't.
And feel good about myself because I get to do this like this little debating trick that I do. And it's fucking awesome. It's great.
I did have a question. We're gonna bounce around a bit. Like this podcast is just we're like a shit podcast, you know, we're just all over the place. There's no facts, whatever going on, you know. But I was curious. Prior to Morale calling into your stream, had you ever seen any of his content or interacted with him before that?
Yeah, I did. Funnily enough, I think it's on this account. He messaged me a while ago while I was basically like MIA and wasn't really doing very much. He said, would you be willing to either hop on a call or answer quick questions in DMs? Your debate with Cheeto from a while back. Did he really threaten to strike you for posting? And he's trying to talk to me about the Cheeto drama. Asked me if I'm like willing to come on and do like an interview with him for some video. Talking about like, yeah, I know you want to be like kept out of drama, but like I can do whatever. I can like redact out whatever you want to, redact out or whatever. And I'm just the response is like, I can do an interview. I don't really want to be kept out of drama. Like internet drama is not like a big thing to care about in the first place. Like my name can be thrown around in internet drama all I care. It doesn't have any effect. On my personal life, I go out and hang out with my friends the same. Not a single one of them talk about what you're saying on the internet drama. But I told him straight, I was like, for you, this is like, I get this is like the big missing puzzle piece to your like a Cheeto video or whatever. For me, this is a funny story from high school. I'll tell people sometimes. This is a hysterical little story from like my childhood, right? That was 3 years ago. Yeah. That's hysterical. Like I can do the interview, but it's not really drama anymore. It's kind of dead. It's kind of dead in the water. We already went through this, so. I don't know.
His own little controversies. I don't really know much about that one. I think, Byrne, you probably know more about Morale's controversies than I do.
Morale's controversies, the entire Cheeto thing with Aiden, where he does this, like he called like what Jalen does.
I don't remember that debate. Go back.
Cheeto
about Morale's controversies than I.
Wait. What?
Do.
Morale's controversies, the entire Cheeto thing with Aiden, where he
The Cheeto debate with Aiden? Oh wait, I was there for
does
that.
this,
Never mind.
like he called like what Jalen does, like Schrodinger's retard, and then went on Aiden's stream to like complain about Cheeto, not calling him a pedophile, but like basically going like weird and bad, and then Aiden would like debate him and why like Cheeto is weird and bad for the fucking shrine shit, and like he'd just be like Morale, just typical Morale, like he's just or like he's so headstrong, and then the next streamer like he's like guys like kind of being like a little puppy to Aiden, and then like gets blown out of the water again with Aiden. And Cheeto was like cringing that too, because after Emerald left the call, he would join the call and go like, Aiden, never have that guy on your platform ever again.
True.
Oh my god. I think it was the whole reason I think the Queen Man debate even happened was I was supposed to debate Aiden, and then Aiden like failed to tell me until after I had announced the stream, and it was like all he then tells me like, oh, by the way, nah, I'm headed out, I'm doing some like dumb shit, I'm doing some like I'm doing some shit away from my computer actually. Yeah. Which is hysterical because like I chose that date because he said he'd be available to do the conversation that day.
Oh.
And so I literally just hopped in the call with a bunch of random people. I do hope I get to talk to Aiden on the stream. Part of me hopes that he's moved his position on this one just so he's not making the argument in favor, because I think that looks bad. I think it looks bad to have to make the argument to anybody who like is going to ask more than 3 questions in a row, like more than 3 pointed questions. I think it looks bad to defend. I do miss having Aiden around though. Holy shit! What did him and Emrao debate? I need to know now. I need to know what the fuck these people were arguing about.
Aiden. They were arguing about because Cheeto got like called out for basically begging for a shrine from some like e-girl on Twitter. I can link you the stream for full. Yeah, this is and like
Yeah, it's fucking
Aiden was
weird.
covering it, and like Emerald joins the call and goes, "Dude, you're sleeping! You're sleeping for a Cheeto!"
Like
And,
a Turkey Tom kind of shrine, like that.
Yes, and then
Oh,
like
God.
you also wanted
Yeah,
to
it's fucking weird.
What the fuck?
Turkey Tom has this like random e-girl who is not of age as far as I know, who is her whole existence is being obsessed with him, and she posts about it all the time.
And then like a Cheeto being like the beta, like the lower form Turkey Tom wannabe, also was like, "Can you make a shrine of me and a cake?" And that like, and Emerald was calling that weird and bad and etc. Well, like, if
Oh,
like
it's
there's the
fucking
streams right
weird.
there, I posted it in your DMs for like better context. The second call, the leaked Emerald call, is like the second debate. It's like it's even
Leaked
worse
Emerald
because
call?
No, Emrao is literally weird. I don't know where he gets off calling
but like
anybody
he's
weird.
saying
He's a fucking weirdo.
like a Cheeto's doing it with a 17-year-old only for like the same day or the next. No, yeah, 3 days later, there's DMs of
There's
Emerald.
fucking commentary. Everybody's fucking weird. What do you? What? Hold on a minute. Get the fuck out of this lab. Fuck. Hold on a minute. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me do some little something. All right. Let me put let me put little guy in the corner. Right. Let me put little guy in the corner. All right. Or don't. Where did my screen just go? All right, that's cool. Very nice, very nice. Is it going to come back? There we go. We're back. Excuse me. All right, I just definitely messed something up. I apologize. All right, yeah, let's just go ahead and put him in there. There's a little man. We'll put him in the corner. There I am. Awesome. Awesome. I don't understand. All right, let me go. Let's just play this.
Out like sexting a 17-year-old. So it's like how
Real
is like
shit?
yes.
Ah.
There's literally like
Yeah, so it is.
Spondyle and Alex Gekmo did a Twitter space with the victim, the 17-year-old victim.
That's
yeah,
classic.
so like Cheeto's weird and bad for talking to a 17-year-old, and then like 3 days
Shout out
later,
Spondyle.
3 days later,
Shout out Spondyle.
exactly, dude. Spondyle, he's my guy. But yeah, 3 days later, he gets exposed for like talking to a 17-year-old sexually, about like boob pics and shit. So it's like, dude, you're like a hypocrite. How is like a Cheeto weird and bad for like a shrine, but you're like 17-year-old booba? Like, damn, okay.
Well, to be honest, I don't even know if he's a hypocrite. I think he just doesn't believe the shit that he says. Like I said
Yeah.
when he came on my stream, I just think he's like one of those people who talks to have something to say rather than having something to say and then speaking afterwards.
Yep, I agree.
It's a very strange type of human. It is bred by this like content cycle that exists.
Yep, exactly.
But I don't know how you live like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. You don't.
They're fed
with
by
no
the larger
offense
creators.
to-
That's like the whole
yeah.
existence. That's like when they're calling. No, but it is part of it though, because when they're calling into your stream and stuff, they're doing that not only because they have nothing fucking better to do with their time and they're losers, but also they're doing it to get approval from these bigger streamers who could benefit them in numbers. You know what I mean? So you have to. That's part of it. It's just a bunch of bootlicking bullshit.
God, fuck. No, like the thing that I'm saying is like I don't. It would no offense to Emrao in particular. I don't know how you live like that and don't fucking kill yourself. Like legitimately, I like you are. No, I do mean this. I'm being genuine. Like I know the fucking shock of the take. Like take it in, sit back. But I'm being genuine. This is a genuine statement. Because like a large part of who you are as a person is experienced through your interactions with like other people, right? Like your conversations. When you say something, you get like it affirmed by the way that people respond to you and the way that people see you.
Yeah.
You are lying every single time you open your mouth, like to a little bit, right? Like you don't actually think this, and you don't like put in the time and the dedication into it. You don't believe it in your heart and like act as though you do. You're saying it, right? Is there anybody like actually there behind the internet persona, or is it just like, you know what I mean? Is it just the internet? Are you just living through this like picture on Twitter? Because
Yeah.
if I was just living through a picture on Twitter, I'd want to fucking kill myself.
I mean, bro's a furry. He's literally a furry. So.
Like, at the very least, when you say shit online, like, I'd hope, because it's like one of the places where there's the least social pressure. I get that there's like this feeling of social pressure through like everybody who like disagrees with you is gonna be showing your shit or whatever, right? It's gonna like, but like, it doesn't actually exist. None of these people like you in like the real world. Like, none of them like, if you stop making content, they'd all be gone, right? They'd be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, it feels so like this one place where you have no pressure to do anything but be able to speak your mind, right? The internet's beautiful anonymity to have like this full blown rip of free speech, okay? Provided you don't say any slurs.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You still can't find your spine? Really?
Yeah.
Here of all places? Like that'd feel crushing. That'd be like a part of your soul has to be like gone.
What
here,
are
right?
they yapping
I think
about?
that's the funny part about commentary, though, and it goes back to what I was saying before about how they can't distinguish, legal versus moral. Like something can be legal and still be immoral, but they absolutely refuse to have these kind of conversations, and it's just so bizarre. Like I don't understand where they're really not normal human beings. Like there's zero nuance to anything that these people talk about, which is ironic because commentary, by definition, is opinion.
Wait till they find out what common law was, and that most laws steeped in the United States government and federal USA, right? Like federal jurisdiction. All laws and common laws are based in a commonly found moral negativity. So things that most people find disgusting become illegal. And most things that people find okay become legal, right? Let's go and use the most extreme case of yes versus no morality in the legal system, right? It is morally wrong to commit a murder and take someone's life. Almost every single person in the world can agree with this sentiment in a society where there's no, nothing going on bad. And you're not trying to take any land, not trying to do anything. You're just living your life, right? 9 times out of 10, everybody's going to say, well, killing is wrong. Well, when we're building societies and villages, towns, and camps, and tribes, traveling packs, being, hunter and gatherers, killing another human deemed wrong. So what happened with that common moral concept, right? It became a law. Murder is wrong. So to say that you have to separate legality and morality, it's true, but it's also, this is a bad faith strung up argument to say that it's true, right? Most law is founded with a common moral compass. Very hard. I understand, Maggie, it might be very hard to understand this. Maybe Burns is here too, but Burns not really saying anything. And Bunk, it might be a hard concept to follow. But I think Bunk actually does say this. He said this before on stream before. I swear to God, he said this before. That he would agree that most law is commonly founded to be rooted in a deep moral compass that a group of people genuinely do share and have. I mean, we find this out with multiple other countries with specific religions taking hold, that multiple laws have been attributed to the common foundation of a religion, which is based in moral stipulations. It's a common thing. Laws derive from a common moral compass. They're not different. Your morality and laws are very different. And in the United States, which is a melting pot of multiple religions and ethnicities and backgrounds and religions, people are going to have different moral compasses, but the law itself is pretty much a common foundation of objection, right? Especially talking about legalities versus illegally, or what is it? Illegalities and legalities, right? Is that the right word? Did I just like screw myself? What is the word? Whatever. But I don't think it's that far-fetched to agree with something. They get their morals and legalities mixed up. Whatever's legal is that's what they choose to make their moral compass. That is probably the most stagnated person and personality. I will say there are a lot of people in commentary who have opinions behind the scenes. They never voice them, or before they voice them, they wait to see what the other people say first. That is also a very normal attribute in society, right? It's almost aligned with I forgot the book I was reading, but it's almost aligned with the philosophy of the philosophy of speaking in public, right? And what is the speaking in public thing? Well, it's a common fear, actually worse than death itself. A lot of people actually experience this, going up in front of an actual class and speaking in front of people. Very different from doing it online, but speaking in front of people, there's a big fear about doing that. Presenting in front of a class, presenting in front of a group of a few hundred. That fear in itself is rooted in a societal standard of ostracization. Ostracized, dude, I fucking took too many beers, bro. It's over. It's over for me. But the fear of being ostracized is greater than the fear of death. People would actually rather be killed than to be ostracized from society, the community, speaking in public, right? Because you're skewing yourself away from it. People they confide in themselves in the safety of others. It's just a normal human thing, especially when you live in big cities. You will confide in your fellow man so that you're not ostracized and essentially back in the day killed, right? You don't want that to happen to you. You're gonna follow the narrative, right? Sometimes it leads you to some crazy, crazy fucking places. But that is a moral concept, and it's not a legal act. People just do that. It's morality, and people just do that. So when this morality is a commonplace thing, and everybody feels the same way, and no one really wants to talk about it, like, hey, we should do something about it in case somebody tries to do something different, and everyone goes, yeah, we should. Boom, put it in writing, and now it is a law. And guess what? That's how morality gets involved in the legal system. The greatest example of this in the past 100, 200 years. Alcohol. What's up, Kangaloo? Alcohol. There were so many problems with alcohol. People were dying. People were getting poisoned, all this, that, and the other thing. So, like, you know what? Let's make this illegal. What happened? Everybody just started drinking it. It was like, well, whatever, fuck it. We're going to do this. We're going to bootleg this, that, the other thing. We're going to have speakeasies, all this, that, and the other thing. And they're like, you know what? Spherical. You know what? If everyone's going to be doing it, let's just make it legal. And that morality ended up shifting back into law once again. If you guys aren't aware, by the way, Joe, thank God Joe's here. Joe, I tried calling you on your cell earlier. Oh, excuse me. I'm answering a DM. Whoa, man, just take it easy. Guys, if you aren't aware, Joe, we need to do this, me and you. We need to host a community event night in AWT. Me and Joe were watching Drake and Josh. Maybe I had a few brewskis in. I got a 12-pack waiting for us later tonight, Joe. I had the most fun I've had in Discord in months, almost a year, watching Drake and Josh drunk as fuck at night. If you guys all want in, let me know. Let me know. We'll set something up. But this notion that morality and law have to be separate is the most retarded take ever. I'm gonna need some citations on this, but it's, oh my god. Oh, we are going tonight. I'm excited. Guys, one's in chat if you want to be a part of the Drake and Josh night. Don't be fucking gay. No drama. I don't want nobody to talk about no drama unless it's related to Nickelodeon and Drake and Josh lore. No fucking drama. That was a good show. That was it. Kangaloo. It is. It's still. It literally still holds up. I promise you. I haven't seen a Drake and Josh show in like 15 fucking years. When I tell you, when you watch one of those shows, it all comes back to you. Oh shit, I missed it completely. Yeah, my bad, Joe. It's all good. It's all good. I was just making sure we were still. I literally called you just to make sure we were still on for tonight. Blood. We can do it in the AWT Discord. It's all right. We can. If you guys really want in on it, but I'm not. If Shitter Sprays are gonna join, you are getting kicked. You are getting kicked. We'll do it right after this stream. So make sure you guys are in the chat for AWT. Excuse me, that is not the pinned Discord. Let me do you guys one better. Let me copy this. That is the link. Let me replace the pinned message. There we go. Have to pick up drinks before we start. Dan Schneider would get kicked. Charles Barkley. All right, I just posted it. That is the AWT Discord. I will change one of the VCs over. Drake and Josh chill. Be the VC we can host it in. But I will literally kick out. I will literally ban people for being absolute idiots in it if they start, acting crazy. All right, let's continue.
So why are we hyper fixating on whether it's legal or not? You're allowed to think it's fucking weird. Like, you're allowed to do that. But for some reason, they all lose their shit about it.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
You can have a moral obligation to a law, and you could have a moral fixation with a law. Oh my fucking god.
Dude, I fell off so hard no one says my name anymore. It's over.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, we lost our shit for 8.5 minutes just when that line. Don't tell me what to do. Thank you, Joe, for the fucking membership. What, waiting for my band? Beaverman, you'll be fine. You will literally be fine. We're just gonna drink. We're gonna watch Drake and Josh, and we're gonna fucking quote. I need to make Drake and guys. One's in chat. We're gonna make Drake and Josh t-shirts, Drake and Josh merch. I fucking lost my shit when we ended up before the line was said that Joe ended up just becoming a membership. Thank you, or gifting a membership. Thanks. Have a good day. Don't tell me what to do. Seconds before that quote came out, me and Joe both made a joke about that quote. And then it ended up being that episode. It was fucking phenomenal. It was great. It was great. Beautiful dono template. It's fat, Flatley, no beard, Flatley. Alpha. I'm joking about it. LOL. Nah, Beaverman, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. Hang out with the boys. Get scoozed up.
I don't even know. There's like a commentary brain rot, obviously, that like exists amongst. So I'm not saying like everybody in the community. There are like, but it's to a point where like I take note of the people, even if you disagree with me. Like I take note of the people who are like thinking something.
I can agree with
and
that,
like
actually.
engaging with what I say.
I actually can agree with this dialogue here from Bunk. That is a very smart take. I agree.
Like
Did you watch the Bet episode? I
Holy-
did not. The last episode I remember watching was I'm a Soul Man, and then we watched one more, I believe, after it because it was so good. We said one more episode, like 5 episodes in a row.
Fuck,
I was holding in this turd for like the longest time too.
It's adorable, as I said before. It's so cute. It's a cute thing to have happen. The issue of like legality and morality
That is not my
um,
job.
Yeah, I think that
I got it.
reason like people try and kind of focus their lines towards legality is if you try and actually have complicated opinions about morality, you actually like try and put some effort forward there. It's a hard thing to have opinions on. It's a difficult thing to do, right? There's a lot of things you have to consider when you're talking about morality. There's like concepts such as like
Don't base your personality on strict law either. That's also a big thing that I have. There are some commentators that do that.
moral luck.
I can
that
agree.
exists. Like there's luck with outcomes. If you found like a serial killer who like killed another serial killer by mistake, was it like a good or a bad action, right? Like,
I think
you can pose questions like that to yourself over and over again and try and find different.
So my morality is it differs from law. This is where my moral compass differs from the common law or the law of the United States and the federal jurisdiction of the United States of America. Right? Either era of D and J, I'm down to watch and hang out. Beaverman, when I tell you we went from Fat Josh to Skinny Josh back to Fat Josh. Josh was the unsung. I hated Josh when I was growing up. I liked Drake because I thought Drake was cool. I had the same haircut as him. I was in a band just like him. Not a very good band, not like him. You know what I mean? So I saw more of myself in Drake than I did Josh. Rewatching it back, Josh is the hero of Drake and Josh. Megan? Where was I? Oh, this is where I differ from morality and legality, right? So my moral compass differs from the legal system at hand in the United States of America, right? If you're a pedophile and someone goes out of the way and you're like a proven pedophile, like they got shit on you, they know you've touched a child, stuff like that. I believe a manhunt should be issued out for you, and the person that gets the head of that pedophile should be celebrated just like any other athlete or celebrity does in the United States. If Joe, Mr. B, right, Joe from AWT, right, goes out into the world and, there's a pedophile on the loose, right, and Joe is live streaming his way in assailant to killing this fucking pedophile, and he gets the head of this pedophile, and everybody sees him do it on stream. I believe he should be celebrated as a hero. It's an extremist view, but I genuinely believe it should. Now there could be some big cons that where somebody actually provably lied about this and made up and fabricated the story. They're not actually a pedophile, and now this guy just lost their life because of it. There's some huge downsides. That is a major possibility. It's the power of the stash. Some huge downsides to that. But if it's somebody like Echo of Tragedy, right, who offers nothing to society, is just a fucking gooner for the sake of being a gooner, right? Fuck him. Fuck him. I also think, let me get this headshot. I also think if two people are going to agree to tribal combat, that's combat that ends in death, excuse me. I say let it happen. Let it happen, right? Let me fucking, I'm gonna put my face out there for this. If two people agree to settle their disputes to the death in combat, just like the Wild West, I think we should bring it back. Imagine we sell tickets to an event like this, right? A football stadium, if you will, right? You get your beer, you get your hot dog, maybe some popcorn, you get a foam sword or something like that, like the Roman times, right? We bring this back, right? This will never happen, but morally speaking, I think it should. I believe in this set of morals. These two people are going to fight till it could be over a girl, could be over a debt, it could be over anything, literally anything. And these two people are willing to go into the arena with swords in hand, right? Fuck it, right? Better yet, let's do one better. If you're a convicted pedophile, right? This is how I would run the United States of America. Well, I will bring back the motherfucking, I will bring back the Coliseum, if you will. I'll build one right in D.C., right in front of the Washington Monument. Actually, get rid of the Washington Monument. Nobody needs that fucking stick and fucking stones obelisk. Who cares, right? Get rid of that. Drop a fucking Coliseum there. And you're the Gulag. There we go, Chthonic. Let's say Chthonic and Joe, they want to be warriors. They're tired of the YouTube drama. They're tired of the Spurg drama, right? They want to make a name for themselves. We get a pedophile, right? All right. We will expunge you of your crimes if you can defeat our greatest warriors in a trial by combat. Boom. So Joe could be suited up in armor. He'll have a sword. And we send the pedophile out there with just a tunic and a stick. Not even a sharp stick, just a stick. A piece of wood. Maybe like a broom handle without the end of the broom, right? Just a staff, if you will. If he fucking kills Joe, son of a bitch, all right. We'll put you in the jail system then. You serve your fucking 10, 15 years. And then we'll let you back out in society. Fuck. You know? On the other end, the pro, we get to watch this motherfucker bleed to death, right? Fuck you, right? Same thing with the murderers. Although we might have to find something different because that motherfucker might be a freak. Because then we might have killers who are like John Wick who will just go out there and execute somebody and then go to the arena and execute them with a wood stick, bro. There might be some fucking freak out there that is like some Navy SEAL Assassin's Creed type shit. Pip pip padoodly. Dude, I fucking love that when they were like behind what's his name, Megan's boyfriend or whatever. They were fucking remember this scene so vividly. I remember that scene so vividly in my head. Holy shit. But that's where my morality in law would differ, right? But that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in commentary. Very much.
On like the things that you believe in, the moral systems you hold to. But it's a difficult thing to do. And once you do say those things, you have those difficult conversations with you. There's a part of you that has to like change the way that you act. If the bar for being a good person is just abiding by the law, right? And then everything else is kind of like wishy-washy, nothing really matters. Like, holy shit, I can kind of tell why you're holding that. It's like, because that's a really low standard. You don't really have to do very much there. If all of a sudden you have to think about like this is something that people picked up from my debate that like playing video games and access, if you think it's morally bad, it's like, oh shit, if I'm being a lazy piece of shit and I'm not doing anything with my life, yeah, I kind of am wasting it away. There's like a lot of people I could be helping.
Mad. I bet they were so mad.
There's like a lot of people you could be helping with that time. Just like think about it, right? Like there's a billion other things. If not to just like not play video games, right? You could.
It's true. There's a lot of things I could be doing right now, but I choose to play this video. Well, I could be watching Drake and Josh right now, but I'm here watching this shitty fucking episode.
Working on some kind of skill, you could be to be like really basic bitch about it. If you can't figure out anything else, to go find a fucking soup kitchen to volunteer at. Go find a fucking food pantry to volunteer at, right? Like you in some way are denying that other people in virtue of this leisure activity.
I'm gonna tell. My mom put me in youth group. I will never work a soup kitchen again. I will never work in a fucking the city mission ever again. I was at a soup kitchen. This is right before I went into high school. I was helping out. I was like, I'm doing the Lord's work. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. I'm out here handing out soup, ladling this shit. I don't even know. I don't even remember what it was. But it was almost like we were just making dinners. They were like the TV tray type shit. You loaded them up and then you close them in styrofoam and then you're handing them out. It was like a chicken dinner. It was chicken, mashed potatoes, and like pea soup or some shit. I don't really remember. There was green beans and shit. But I just remember there's so much I was packing a styrofoam, right? And then you wrapped it in saran wrap after every 10 so they didn't get squished, right? And so we're handing them out and this motherfucker goes, I only get one. And I was like, well, yeah, it's just one per person. He goes, man, I'm hungry and I'm cold. Can I get another one? I was like, no, it's only one per person. And the rule just seemed very simple to me. And this guy was just getting mad at me. He yelled at me. He snapped at me. I was scared, bro. I was just a little fucking kid. And that's when I knew there's real evil in this fucking world, man. Fuck you. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hope you starve now. Fuck you. That's the day the darkness in me grew, so I'll never go back to a city bitch. Ungrateful motherfucker. Just because of that one motherfucker and that one bad experience, fuck them. I'm never going back.
Agree, which obviously you need to lead in your life to not be a stressed out, insane freak, right? Is how fucking psychology works. Talk to anybody who like does any type of therapy.
Everyone
or,
on Discord's a
like
fucking
anybody
freak.
who's worked in, like, a crisis center
Everyone
or
on
anything
Discord
like
is a
that,
fucking
they'll tell you
freak.
like it's a really big thing is trying to de-stress a patient. Yeah, there are people who like their entire lives will be ripped apart by stress. Their like ability to do good will be ripped apart by stress. But there's a degree of which you are like clearly overly doing it, and that's like a hard standard to hold yourself to think about that. It's like a difficult thing to do.
I agree. This is
but it doesn't
true.
take away
This
from
is
the
very
morals
true.
at all. Like, yeah, sometimes doing the right thing is
Caught that
fucking hard.
Yeah, I think. Well, what I think about is because a few months ago, I guess I had like a similar kind of definitely not to the same level whatsoever, but I had a similar take like a few months ago. I'm sure you don't know who Victor Burns is. Maybe you know who Emmy is. She's the
Victor Burns is a freak.
Girl or whatever.
He's a freak.
Okay, so there was a lot of stuff that came out about her sexting and flirting.
Victor Burns is a freak. Victor, I see you. I see you in those OnlyFans chat. Don't think we don't. Everybody around the Keemstar show knows, bro. Stay away. Stay away, Victor. You fucking gooner. You fucking little gooner, bro.
With a lot of individuals. And one of those individuals happens to be a gentleman named Victor Burns, who is, for all intents and purposes, probably old enough to be my father, and I'm almost 33. So, take that how you want. And I said that it was weird for him to be in the DMs with this girl, and objectively, it's fucking weird. That really, there was nobody that disagreed.
Actually, I agree. Actually, I think I did agree with I agree. I still agree. Maggot is 100% right here. Hold on.
Agreed with me, other than people who just had like a very strong bias against me. Those were the only people who were disagreeing, and even they weren't like outwardly disagreeing that much, because it's just true. You look at somebody like Victor Burns, and it's like, yes, objectively.
Well, Victor's also fat and ugly.
This guy's fat and disgusting.
He's
and
a gooner.
Like what?
Well, I don't know if being fat has anything to do with it. But...
okay, sorry, looks play a role. Looks play a role. I'm sorry, they do.
Okay. I don't think they play a role of morality, but
and she's 18.
We disagree on that one.
I'm just like, she's sure.
Freshly
There's nothing illegal
18,
there,
by
and
the
she
way.
also lives in the UK, I believe. So there's nothing illegal there. But still, this girl, every time she pops up in literally anything.
I will say where my morals and legalities reside. The freshly 18 crowd, you guys are fucking weird too. But there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I just think you're fucking weird.
Related to some sort of a sexual, like she's been taken advantage of in some way, like Craig Beckett. And what was the other one? What was the last one, Burn? There was another one. I know there was.
God.
With Emmy?
How many? Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, I would say like how many times did fuck up, but you're a teenager. That's kind of my point. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Isn't
talk about economic tragedy,
I know,
please.
I thought about it, but he
You know-
it is true though. He is
Never
an
mind. I'm
example.
not.
Even if
I'm
he's a
not
fucking
going in on
scumbag,
that.
yeah.
Never mind. Not touching that.
Yeah, how old was Craig Beckett during all of that? Because I do remember there being like a substantial backlash to Craig Beckett. And if I remember correctly, she wasn't.
I have no
she
idea. He was
wasn't
married. I know he
lecturing,
was
but
married at the time.
Surely that's not the issue. Commentary
No,
community
no.
things, right?
Maybe 30. I wasn't really
I'm
paying
gonna look
attention.
because I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, Tipster covered it, so that's when I clicked off because I didn't care.
God, I don't know
Tipster
what
bias.
Tipster. I'm not even sure. I don't even know what Tipster did. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what Tipster did. I
He
don't
was
know
friends
what
with
Boblax
Keffels.
did.
Crazy
I
moment. He
don't
was friends with
know.
Keffels.
I don't know
No,
who
it's
any of
not
these.
coming down to that.
These people apparently all really fucked up or something.
Yeah.
It
He
does
also,
not
like-
affect how I engage with the world. So it's just
Yeah.
like,
He also like mega defended the lolly shit too. So
Yeah,
that was
that's true.
also
That's
part
true.
of it.
That's true.
But-
That's true.
Holy shit.
I mean, I can't take that shit seriously when there's other people in the space who have had arguably worse things like that happen, and nobody bats an eye about their existence, like lyrics. I mean, this guy has and I'm not going to bat for Mr. Sen here. I'm not going to bat for Mr. Sen here, but he has one instance of that happening, whereas lyrics has like several instances
Over
of
3
him
years.
looking and liking lolly content. So it's like
Whoa.
there's a little bit of a difference. They're both bad, right? Objectively, but there is a difference between the two.
I'm not sure about the lyric stuff. Or Mr.
Wrong
Sen,
is
to be
wrong,
honest
right
with
is
you.
right, guys.
I think
Come
the only interaction
Simple,
I've
simple,
ever
simple.
had with Mr. Sen
Just keep it simple.
was after they called my editors at the time
Guys,
Dingo.
remember, in commentary, remember this phrase, KISS. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. God bless, God bless. Oh, it's not playing. Oh, there we go.
Pedophile.
Oh,
I was like calling them a pedophile back because I knew I gets to them a lot more than it gets to Dingo. And like, what are you gonna say? Like, you just falsely accuse somebody of being a pedophile? You just like accuse this like very small child of being a pedophile? Like, what are you gonna say? He demands to debate me on the subject matter, and I pull him on stage. I just fuck with him for like an hour straight. I don't give him a single ounce of like actual respect to like act as though I should be debating this like it's a serious topic. That's all I know about Mr.
Damn
Sen,
it,
is that one
hold on.
conversation I had with him.
Well,
True, God bless, God bless, God
commentary
bless.
really loved him
Seems-
up until last year, so they really loved him.
Until last year, that's not.
Yeah, up until last year, up until he got like ousted. I mean, technically, I also got ousted, but my reasons were very different. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me
It
have it.
seems
Let me have it.
I
really,
forgot what
really
Maggot did.
unwise.
Why did she
to
get
me.
ousted? Oh, it was the D-Max thing? That
For
was
anybody
gay.
like who does find their place in the community of commentary, it seems deeply unwise to make friends with the vast majority of the people there.
I think everybody hated Maggot because it was cool to hate Maggot.
Just on the pure grounds, like yeah, that's what they do. They do drama,
Yep.
they do gossip. They're like the first people to try and stab you in the back. I'm sorry, that's just how this space works. Like fucking.
Cabal decided
suck
to
it up.
hate Maggot.
Right, they're like very clearly there are obvious exceptions. Right? Like I said earlier, that like I think Augie's a very very good person. But like on majority, like we're talking about like people who have I don't know, like you're bracketing around the like 1,000
Zawa.
to like lower threshold like 500 range on Twitter, maybe
Well,
like
you fucked
2,000.
up, buddy. No!
The idea of finding your space in the scene of people who just gossip and like trying to get some type of I don't even know, like some part of your ego from that seems like deeply unwise.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Jesus fucking Christ. There are far better things that you could be caring about. And if it actually affects you, for these people to like cut you off and like stop interacting with you in some type of negative sense, that's like you're engaging with the community in the wrong way, in my
Agree.
opinion, to be honest with you.
I agree. I agree. I don't really care that they cut me off. I just like the
I wasn't
things that
paying
happened
attention.
afterwards. Like, I guess they just act like you're not allowed to exist at all afterwards, even if you're not engaging with them or anything. You're just not. It's part of why like I just don't have Twitter anymore. I haven't been on Twitter for like more than a month now, and it's amazing. I don't want it back. But
No, I
but yeah.
understand that,
yeah.
I like, I don't even know, I log into this account like 3 times per week, I think, but like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If that was like something on this account, normally you can wait at least a day,
Yeah.
a day or two.
Yeah.
I got like a normal Discord account for like normal like school shit and whatnot.
Well, that's the difference between normal people and the people that are existing in the commentary community, because the people that exist in the commentary community, that is their life. Like, that is literally their life.
I'll
That
tell
is
you
what
my
they spend
life.
all of their time on, with the exception of maybe people like Augie. Definitely Augie, actually. With the exception of people like Augie, maybe Nicholas Yorio. Whatever. I'm 50-50 on that one. These people actually have like real lives. They have real lives. Okay, fuck Nick. Okay, bye. I have to do it. I'm sorry. Okay. With the exception of them who are off having like real jobs.
I think,
real
Nick's,
lives.
I think Nick's a swell guy, but
I'm going to be real with you guys. This thing put me to sleep. What? Oh, let's go. We got best play. Hold on. Everybody needs to see this. Everyone needs to look at this. Oh, oh, oh my God! Totally. Oh, look at that. God bless America.
That's just me.
Yeah, he's swell. I think he's swell. I think he's definitely swollen.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, what does that mean?
Give the
What
man
does
a
that mean?
break. I know he's a massive target. I think we have to hit him
You're
all
right.
the time.
Actually, give him a break. I'm sure he has a hard enough time carrying himself around. Anyways, so
The problem with fat people online is that there's too many fat. There's just way too much material to make fun of with any given fat person. There's so many puns you can make. It's genuinely fucked up.
My point
It's
is,
hard out
these
here for
people
fat
have nothing.
motherfuckers online,
My point
okay?
is, these people have nothing. These people have nothing else going on in their lives other than this content drama shit. Because when I look at, and I'm talking, I guess, about mostly like small comments.
Maggot, it's all I got. It helps me pay my rent. All right, guys. If you want to donate to the stream, please do so. It helps me out a ton. I love you if you do that forever. Gotta get a chalkboard. I gotta write Joe, Small PP, and Reese on there. We're gonna start keeping track of the people that start donating. I'm gonna get something out special for you guys too. I need to get the chalkboard going.
Commentary, which is fed by content creators like Now Recording, Xylee, there's a few others, but in that area, like these people have nothing going on in their life other than being involved in this drama and paying attention to this and having an opinion about it. And it's just it's a sad existence. They're sad people. Like, I don't know.
I cannot say I have a strong opinion on the personal lives of many of these people. I'm not gonna lie. I obviously
They're also
just
socially inept.
like
They're also
what I
socially inept.
observe. I mean, some of them clearly. I'm not sure
Very
how
clearly. Yeah,
socially
bro.
inept Xylee is. I think Xylee's fine. Xylee's been very sweet to me ever since.
No, that's true. That's true. I'll give you that.
I want it to be known that though I'm on this podcast, I do not avow every single thing that is said about
yeah,
these
that's fair.
people. Okay?
They
These are
can have
y'all's
anti-commentary,
opinions.
so.
I can't argue. I can't argue for or against them. I've been completely like I don't use the internet like I used to. It's just like,
I like
the
Xylee.
long and short
She's
of
been
it.
completely fair.
My Twitter
Mm,
page
limestone.
is like barren, not because I like don't
Wait,
I
chalk
don't
is
tweet
limestone?
whenever
That's
I'm on
stupid.
Twitter like scrolling through every single. I just like I don't open
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
It's just I found that I'm not very happy when I do open it. It's
Yeah.
just like
Mhm.
there's not much to
It's
be
a mystery
found there. And
machine,
every time I open it up, I don't find something worth interacting with. And so eventually you stop. As your priorities shift, you realize that you're like not getting what what you need out of the time that you spend there, and you can just.
I
do
have no
other
issue
things.
with Xylee. I made an argument during one of our last episodes where I just said that it suggests a level of immaturity for somebody her age or Tommy C's age or etc. to be existing in a space like this, because most people in that age demographic are not doing those things. You know, they're off having a real life and a 9 to 5 and raising their kid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's, and I don't mean it as an insult. It's
To some
just
degree,
that's just what it is. You know?
I do understand what you mean. In the case of Tommy C, I'm pretty sure that guy's been. I'm not gonna lie, that guy's fucking ancient.
I didn't
okay?
realize
I know when
there
the
was
Tommy
a
C is like old,
age
is like
cap
kind of, but
and an
like
age
I
requirement
remember
for you- or
I remember
actually,
when
there is an
Tommy
age
C was
requirement
making
for you, too.
content, and I was like fucking how old was I?
Who gives a fuck though? Who cares how old someone is? I didn't realize there was an age cap for this stuff. People just living their fucking lives, bro.
Like 10 or something, 12. Tommy C is like, he's been around for a hot minute. So maybe it's just like, it's a part of his life, it's a part of the space he goes to online. Maybe he's just like, I don't know, he fucking likes making money off the shit. I mean, it seems like he makes good money off of it. It seems like Xylee makes good money off it. I mean, fuck, I'd be lying if I said that. Part of the reason I came back is not because I fucking, made money off that last stream, right? I made a fucking YouTube payout, whatever, just from the last stream alone. Like there's an element of like it is you're gaining something off of it that is useful for the rest of your life, but like there is something to be said about like people who don't just comment
not
but like
fucking
find
move.
themselves
It's red light.
caring about everything that they comment
Grenade!
on. Like I'm not saying that you have to like particularly you have to like not care about anything that you say, right? Obviously I'm saying the opposite when it comes to people who just like talk for the sake of talking. But whenever you're talking about something, the stream goes off. Like, surely you stop caring about it, or you know what I mean? It's like not you stop caring about it, it's like you no longer hold the opinion, but it's just not something that affects your life, and you don't really want to go on Twitter and talk about it afterwards. It's not really worth engaging with, like on Discord or whatever. Like the day after you're done making the content, like the content's made, right? You've done it, you've done your job. Like it's fucking time to back.
That's the case for some people,
and that's
but,
kind of like
you
just
know.
very broad. Yeah, I mean for some people it is, and for some people it isn't. That's kind of like what I'm saying. It's like the delineation I'd make there. Like it. In my case, like fucking before making this podcast, I haven't fucking talked about Chud Logic in a whole fucking week, right? Like I made my show, I made my Queen Man debate or whatever. Like fucking came
Damn
on,
it.
talked to the guy, and I turned
Sarkov
off my
got
stream.
me.
I went and I smoked weed with my friends, and I hung around and we watched some movie that I can't even remember the name of, some dumbass shit, some dumbass comedy movie together, right? Like that's, and then the thought doesn't have to re-enter your mind. Not the like. It's not bad what Chud Logic did. It's just like there's a lot more that's worth caring about. And if you're gonna spend your time caring about shit, you might as well be either making money off of it or caring about the shit that actually matters. Like the real shit that matters. Like your morals, the way that you fucking conduct yourself, the places you're spending your time, existentially, the type of person you want to be, you know what I mean? Like fucking at the very least spend your free time making mental progress on yourself rather than like talking about and thinking about people who have very minimal influence on your life. It's just like a it's just like a broad maturity thing.
I think realistically, as far as Chud Logic goes, I think really the biggest nail in his coffin is just that he agrees with your argument. Like, point blank, he agrees with your argument based on his own messages and a conversation that myself, and Peepaw had in our like a year ago. He agrees with what you're saying. He knows that morally it's incorrect. So any other argument outside of that is a waste of time.
To be very clear, I'm not even just saying that it's not just the argument that it's like it is morally correct. Because you could say like, yeah, it's morally incorrect. And you can do the thing like, you know, everyone has their moral failing. It's not just that it's more. It's that it's like real shit in world wrong. It's like real shit bad. It's like, you know, that when you think about it in terms of like around what you think the moral wrong is with like engaging with a 17-year-old like that. And just it's about that. Right? It's about that amount of moral wrong. The difference that exists between those two age brackets, even if you're talking about somebody who just turned 17, just turned 18, is very minimal in comparison to the gap between 18 and 33 years old. Right? That's a very minimal difference. If you think that makes a significant difference, holy shit. You should really think that the thing is already bad to begin with. If you think it makes a significant difference in the ability of like the person who engaged morally,
is weird.
Yeah, there's already the difference that exists there within the relationship as it exists.
Yeah. Burn, did you
we're
have
talking
any
about doubling
questions
the age.
specific?
So.
Not
The
really.
weird thing, so the issue with the way that they're phrasing this, it's not necessarily that people think it's wrong. You could think something's weird and then not say it's wrong, right? Like I could have a moral objection to it, but there's nothing more I could do past that than to say this is fucking weird, right? Legally speaking, there's nothing you can really do about it. I don't really have a strong dislike. I mean, there's a moral objection to it, but what more do you want me to say on it? You know what I mean? I don't know. But it's not the fact that everybody said, oh, because it's illegal, nobody cares. Everybody cares. They think it's weird, but there's nothing further to it. It's just fucking weird, bro.
So, I mean, I guess we could go into it. I mean, Queeman was one of the people that kind of just like assassinated Bo Blacks. Have you been like, which is like, yeah, it was one of the people that like just like chopped off Bo Blacks' head and let it roll.
Logic as well.
How do you feel about the recent Bo Blacks dramas, or have you even kept up with happened with Bo
I don't
Blacks?
even know what he did. The one thing I have seen is Chud Logic leaking on stream that Bo Blacks had like worn a dress. Apparently he's also Chud Logic has apparently talked shit about me since I've been kind of MIA and whatnot. I've been told. I just find it funny that he's talking shit on other people with the skeletons. I just think it's funny as fuck. Like, what the fuck are you doing? That's literally all I know about it. I do think it's pretty morally abhorrent that it got leaked. Just like, regardless of who did it, that's just like, if you know that, that's not something you use to make fun of somebody, in my mind. If you're like a decently moral person.
Not to these people.
Right?
Not to these people.
And then a week later.
Especially not to these people. Yeah, it's especially not in the crowd. Like, if I found myself in, I don't even know, this is also something like, if I found myself in a room of neo-Nazis, right, I wouldn't be making jokes very specifically about, like I might make a racist as fuck joke with my friends who are, like, Afro-Hispanic. I would not make that in front of, like, Nick Fuentes or Mia. Right, I would never make those jokes in front of them. There's just like so much you'd rather. If you think this Boba guy is so bad, like there's so much rather to talk about.
I mean, yeah. And then, like 2 weeks. Then like 2 weeks later, after Chud Logic leaks it on Nick's stream, Bo Blacks' Manchi account, which just like had his dick out and everything got like he accidentally leaked his email on the stream, and like the Kiwi Farmer A-loggers logged into it and linked it to his OnlyFans, and there was a public Twitter which had like him in a red dress with his pubes out. And it was really disgusting.
Is it there? I'm
no,
not
once he got found out, he fucking privated that shit real quick.
No, but like the pronoun is what I'm confused about. Is like because I think they're non-binary, as I've been told.
Yeah, they're non-binary, but on the Manchi account, was he, him, she, her, they, Z, them. I don't.
Okay, so it's like all pronouns. I understand.
Yes. Bigender, transgender, non-binary. Like,
What did
it was a lot. It was a lot
What did
to
Black
bio.
do? What was the like big moral bad that was done? What was
So
the,
in specific, I don't think there was any moral bad in regards to that. I think that the catalyst for that was the stuff that happened beforehand, which is, to summarize, Boblax had asked Nicholas Diorio for like a generous amount of money for his house loan. It was like, I don't know, $2,000, $4,000, something like that.
2,000 Canadian.
And he also lied to Nick and a multitude of his other friends about having VPD and things like that.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
then people started leaking recordings with him, and I mean, you know how it goes. It's like
Okay,
once it starts, it's never ending.
No, hold on. Boblax recorded a call with Lyrics without Lyrics' knowledge and then leaked it as like content for
I don't
2025.
care. I don't care because none of these people care either, and they're gay for acting like they do.
I don't even fucking. There's a.
But that's
I'm
the
not sure what
context,
you're
though.
talking about. I'm so real with you. I'm like, as I
Wait, Maggie, you can't just say you don't care when he's adding context to the situation. You could call out the hypocrisies and not say, I don't know. That's the game.
said, not the internet guy I used to be, not the scholar. You know what I mean? But
You're not the
fucking,
scholar.
I'm not
Boblax
the
has
internet
been
lore
having
scholar
a-
I used to be.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Boblax has been having a real fun time since September 11th, 2024.
Damn.
Because,
Fuck.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I fucking regardless of what he did, I hope he's gonna do fine. I don't know. I guess kind of broadly, I wish about people. I don't wish poorly onto anybody in particular.
Yeah.
Try not to anyway. It's not.
That's fair.
Not productive.
One of the things I was curious about actually though, was when I watched your debate that you had with Freeman and the other people that called in, there seemed to be like a very weird hyper focus on your sexuality and the people that you've been sexually engaged with. And I said, what do you think about people like hyper focusing on that? Because that seems to be like a common thread with these people. As soon as they have this kind of information about you, they'll talk about it endlessly. As soon as they know, to me, I find it weird to focus that much on somebody's, you know.
Oh yeah, it is weird. It's super weird. I find it personally. I find it funny as fuck. And then from my perspective, you have to understand. Like when I put so in between like the whatever fucking Clancy stuff and the Femio stuff or whatever, I've had an entire like a whole super committed relationship living with my girlfriend, right? Like this one point, right? That nobody knows jack shit about that because it's like, yeah, it's something I put out. Like when I put these things out, you must understand, I put them out with the knowledge that this is exactly what people are gonna be talking. Like that it's funny as fuck to me that this is like it's gonna get brought up on like now recording, right? That's hysterical. Oh my god, right? It's just like you are focusing on where my dick goes, and it's the fucking talk of the town. It's the headline for
Or
this. Like,
talking about your dick.
Yeah,
We're
like
talking about your
Jesus
dick.
Christ, right? Like of all of the things to be talking about, you are like concerned about what I'm doing there, right? It's particularly, I don't think people realize that, and I guess I'll clue some people in. They watch the podcast. It's not gonna go far. I don't take these people to be very strategically minded whenever they have these types of conversations with people. Every time somebody brings it up in a debate with me, you always look bad. You always look like a fucking
I
nutcase,
agree.
right? It's like we're talking about something completely unrelated, and randomly you've decided to bring it onto the subject of my dick.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with it? That's the average person looks at that and goes, "What the fuck is wrong with this person?"
Or we'll
that
try
has
to
nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's a strange thing to bring up, right?
It's worse that they admit. They basically admit watching the video. They basically admit to watching the video.
Yeah, I know,
It's
real
worse
shit.
than the-
Real shit. Like, what are you doing? But my friends leaked it to me. Why do you have friends that are doing that? What are you doing?
110% true. Or like Queen will like randomly bring up that like you're like a coke addict or some shit.
He's a heroin addict, and the funny thing, like an opioid addict.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, "Really, I am? What the fuck where'd you hear that? When was I an opioid addict?" And he just admits that like he's lying. Like he's just straight up lying. Yeah, I know that's false. I'm saying it anyway. Well, you don't look like your ass mad in the conversation. That was one thing I watched back over. Somebody said that like Queeman was calm and collected throughout the conversation, and I find this fucking hysterical because my wife just watched it back over. He's seething. He is seething.
Oh yeah,
fucking mad.
no, he's
It's so
absolutely
obvious.
mad.
He's seething
Yeah,
the entire fucking
he's so
time.
mad. That's
I
the worst
enjoy these
debate I've ever seen.
conversations. I
That's
don't
the
get
worst
mad at
debate
these
I've ever
conversations. Real shit, because it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's this one thing that I'm like. I get to remind myself, like, oh yeah, no, I just like can do that with people. Like I'm just like that guy who does the debate thing. It's like part of the reason I came back with like a controversial type of debate topic is like if I'm gonna be back online, I need to remind people.
Yeah.
Like I'm that guy. Yeah. This is the thing that I'm known for. The idea like this is something new for me is hysterical. It's like I know some of y'all ain't been around. Y'all just came in, right? Like this is the way I made my namesake was having a controversial opinion and arguing with people about it.
Yeah, that was one of the interesting parts of the debate to me too. Was when philosophy came up, and Queenan tried to like get you in a gotcha of, well, who's your favorite philosopher? And then
And
What's your
also
favorite
the
philosophy book?
outcomes of the given.
What's
So
your favorite philosophy book?
probably Reasons and Persons by Derek Parfit, but I got a couple of other ones up on my
Could
desk.
you give me a summary
on
of
what matters?
Reasons and Persons by
Yeah, I can give you a summary of it. So the book kind of starts out with talking about theories of rationality, mostly things like self-defeating theories of rationality. Indirectly self-defeating ones specifically is kind of the route that it goes down, more so in regards to things people like having, what we call it, a self-interest motivated theory of rationality, that being self-denying is going to be something that is morally bad for you, right? It's like it's an irrational thing to be doing. And it goes down with various different thought experiments as to why this might be
So why
indirectly
is something
self-defeating.
self-denying morally bad?
What?
Why is something self-denying morally bad? Whatever the fuck you just said. I'm just.
It's not. You're not
Are
even
you
listening to
tracking
the
it
shit that I'm
all?
saying.
No,
Why are you
you're
asking
right,
for a
you're right.
summary
No,
of the
I'm
book?
just trying to make you explain it. So
you're
you can
trying
talk
to
yourself
you're
back
trying
and
to
that's
like
not-
trip me up on something, and you're realizing, oh shit, this person actually does read philosophy. They actually they
No,
do
just-
care
I'm
about these
making-
things.
I'm
I
making
don't
you
go
go-
for.
I'm making
What's
you
your favorite
go.
philosophy, Queeman?
I don't read philosophy.
That's right.
What the fuck are you using terms like begging the question?
And then he
I just
literally
give him a
started talking about he did not expect you to know philosophy at all. It was very clear.
It's brutal.
That
My
he
camera,
thought you were gonna lie.
real shit. My camera is. I might take a picture of it and send it to you if you want to put it up. I have my camera stacked on top of a bunch of philosophy books. Real shit. I have a bunch of old philosophy books, and I don't have a camera stand anymore, and so I just stack it on top of these
Send it.
thick-ass
Yeah,
philosophy
take a
books
picture
I've
and
read
send it.
through.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's also Dark Souls there. There's Dark Souls, and there's some random
Nice.
book from my grandfather.
What was that? What was that
I
like
didn't-
philosophy term? I'm not into philosophy. I have no jack shit. Like what
You're
was that term?
retarded.
Yeah, I am retarded. Welcome
Actually,
to like
that shit retarded.
commentary.
You have to care about the things I care about, or you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to commentary. What was it like? There was a phrase that like he was debating you on.
Oh, where's the book that I just it wasn't even a book. I just read it online. Robot Woman, or what is it? Oh fuck. I'm retarded. Never mind. I don't like philosophy.
Forget what it was.
Begging the question.
Yeah, that. Like
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
And he was
So
debating on like the definition or some shit on it. I don't know.
Yeah, he said I was begging the question, which is really funny because if you watch the debate, he said getting into a bad relationship is wrong. It's like, yeah, getting into a bad relationship is bad, and then he said that's begging the question. No, begging the question. If you wanted to say it's begging the question or a circular argument, what you'd want to say is no. I deny one of these premises because one of the premises is the conclusion is just the premise, right? It's just it logically
Robot
follows.
Woman?
It's like a trivial thing.
No,
You're
I
saying
don't think
something
it
with
was called that.
no actual meaning behind it. The problem is like it's not begging the question if you were the one who said it was a bad relationship. You're the one who put that on the table. That's your premise, right? You agree with this one. So if something is entailed from this one premise, right, like something like a bad relationship is bad or something, like yeah, that's just gonna be it'd be something that's trivially true, right? If I were to say like that is a bad relationship, and then somebody would follow up with by saying something like yeah, being in like a bad relationship is bad, as saying as though they begged the question to say the thing was bad. Like no, they just put a premise on the table, right? The premise is just that being in a bad relationship is a bad thing to do. Right? We're not even like getting to the point of like the sophisticated argumentation that's like hard to follow, where there's like there are arguments that beg the question, which are just not just like single premise that like kind of seems to entail things out from it. The problem with his like line about begging the question is when you say something like, and he brings up Wikipedia, so it's this crazy fucking one. Trust me, I read Wikipedia. I've read a little bit more.
I remember that. Yeah.
A tiny bit more, right? Maybe a little. No, to say that. Argument that begs the question is just an argument in which the premises assume the truth of the conclusion. The problem with saying something like that is all arguments that are valid, that deductively follow, the premises assume the truth of the conclusion. If all the premises are true, right, every single premise is correct, then the conclusion naturally follows, right? It follows from the inference rules that are put down, the 9 inference rules. Of formalized law. You can put this out. I could write out the freaky symbols like I do sometimes, right? You can be a fucking nutcase. All valid arguments at that point beg the question, right? This is why this is not the one that's standardly used. It's not the definition that's standardly used when we're talking about philosophy, because it's not a case that begging the question is what's called a formal fallacy. Formal fallacies are arguments which don't follow formally from logic, right? There's some part of the argument which is it has an inference which is incorrect. In cases of informal fallacies, you're not making some formal error with your argument. You are just it's thing that sounds persuasive but isn't, if that makes sense. It is like a way of sounding as though you are arguing in favor of someone really not.
Yeah.
With begging the question, the way that's to be standardly used from like you heard like Dakota bring up or Synth bring up like the SEP, the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. The way that it's typically going to be used in the context of people who like are talking about philosophy is though they actually care about philosy, like people who are.
Dude, we should get
it's going to be just an argument where there is no dialectical power that exists with it,
to
because
debate,
somebody who denies
Kaylee.
the conclusion of the argument, the thing the argument is supposed to be in favor of, will
Holy.
naturally, obviously deny one of the premises. Like one of the premises is unargued for, and it is it's the case that it is instantiating the conclusion. Like the conclusion is derived from it, but if you deny the conclusion, you obviously deny that premise. The premise is like trivially not true.
Yeah.
So an example of that would be something like if I were to say something like a murder is an unjustified killing. Abortion is murder. Therefore, abortion is unjustified, right? No, that argument's valid. It validly follows, right? There's not a part of that argument where the logic is wrong, right? The problem with that argument and why it's begging the question is because if somebody denies that abortion is an unjustified killing, they obviously deny that it's murder. They trivially deny that it's going to be murder, right? You can tell me before I say anything in response to that argument. If you disagree with abortion being wrong, you could tell me exactly the argument. What are the premises that they're going to disagree with? You know the premise they're going to disagree with before anything's actually on the table. When you're trying to make something deductively follow, you're trying to make it follow from premises which are agreed upon. Right? That's the whole point of bringing up those arguments.
Yeah.
If you were going to try and formalize it out, the reason that it wouldn't have dialectical power, and what you actually end up doing is you actually end up giving an argument in favor of that premise alongside all the other premises. So there'd be like
Damn,
there are going to be premises that are exist before that, right? There's a start part of the argument which is like assumed. There are like these phantom premises which exist, right? There's inferences which are being made which are unsaid. And this is something you have to actually like think about philosophy. You have to like kind of really be talking to people about philosophy before something like this even becomes relevant. I think that one thing that Queeman, especially when he was asking me like, who's your favorite philosopher? As though I couldn't name you, like I couldn't shotgun you off 15 different philosophers off the top of my fucking head. Like, when are you talking? This is the thing I really should care about. This is like an autism hyperfixation of mine. This is you know what I mean?
It's very clear he doesn't know anything about you. Very clear.
I'm not like somebody who's like does commentary debate. People who like give a fuck about debate, like really care about debating philosophy, like all those artistic rhetoric lords. They're like places that Destiny's like whole like thing comes from. Those people think I'm insanely fucking good at debate, right? I'm like, and not like the best to ever exist, right? But those people, they know that I kind of know my shit, right? I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna knowledge gap me on philosophy. It's such a strange thing to be trying to do. You're not gonna be able to knowledge gap me on formal logic. You don't even, if I were to tell you a disjunction, you wouldn't know what that means. You don't know what those concepts don't mean anything in your head. You don't, and he admits like he doesn't put the time forward towards it. And so and like honestly the big blunder is like it's fucking, some people just need to get their fucking ego in check when they're talking to people. Real shit.
I mean, my biggest takeaway from that debate, really, and maybe it's stupid, but one of my biggest takeaways from that debate was simply that I feel that Queeman was kind of exposed for being a fake intellectual. Like watching him try to conversate with you and Sint, and it was just like, because you have to realize
it's pretty bad. It's pretty
so
bad when you
bad.
try to track the argument.
It's so bad, but you have to realize, like, all of these people in commentary are hyping this guy up so much. They're like, they probably were in his chat right at that moment, being like W07. But it's like, he looks so dumb. Like, what the fuck?
Wait. So losing a debate automatically makes you a loser? No, I'm just playing, bro. But the equivalent to this, anytime you lose an argument in commentary, it makes you automatically a non-intellectual, if you will. I don't use their words verbatim.
Conversate with you and Sint, and it was just like, because you have to realize
It's pretty bad. It's pretty
so
bad when you try
bad.
to track the argument.
It's so bad, but you have to realize, like, all of these people in commentary are hyping this guy up so much. They're like, they probably were in his chat right at that moment, being like W07. But it's like, he looks so dumb. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, the only thing that people have said, the one thing they've said is like, oh my god, you get owned by Queeman. You turned him down when he was like interrupting you for the third time in a row, right? Which
It's
is
numbers based.
One, that's hysterical. Secondly, he turns Dakota down in the conversation.
Yeah.
The reason I forget,
Mhm.
I real shit forget to turn him back up because I think his voice is grating on my ears, right? It's just like the things he says don't need to be heard that loud in my headphones, and I just forget because I don't stream very often anymore. That also affects how everybody else hears. I have to turn it down on the interface rather than turn it down for the entire stream. So even if people like tried to level, like, oh my god, but you muted him at some point in the conversation. Yeah, he did the same thing. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean,
if you
that's
think
an
that I bombed
argument.
like he real shit bombed that conversation, right? And if you're gonna say, oh, but you actually both lost, what that sounds like to me is you agree with Queeman and you know that he didn't do well, right? Because if you think he's got the correct position and nothing shined through from his correct position, he was like correct on the substance and he couldn't get anything in. That's bad. That looks really bad. Imagine if like I went into a debate with somebody. Imagine you like debated Sneeko on whether fucking kids was okay, and people said it was a draw. It was like a wash. Like, come on, you lost. I'm sorry, real shit, you lost.
People just dick suck people who have and get bigger numbers. That's what it comes down to for me. I think these people who think that Queeman did really, really well, it's simply because
You guys also have an innate bias against Queeman as well. I don't think Queeman was in his strong suit in this debate. He definitely has looked stronger in other debates, but I don't think he looked very strong against Bunk. I could agree with the sentiment that there is some kind of washing when their favorite, the favorite bias is losing, because we see that a lot. We see that a lot in sports. It's an innate bias. It's almost philosophical. We can get into the psychology behind it, but nobody really wants to agree. Or admits, I should say, not agree, admits that their pony, their horse in the race is down and out, right? I mean, it's the same thing. We'll simplify this. Get ready. Xbox versus PlayStation 5. Now, it costs a lot of money to invest in a console, right? and you at the end of the day want to feel like your purchase is justified. So you're obviously going to back. You have an innate bias to back that console, if you will. That's all that is.
Because he gets more numbers, he has more people in his chat. You know what I mean? That's all it comes down to for a lot of these people.
Well, I think a lot of it is just based
I
on
don't
what
think
they
that's
agree with
true.
before they go into the conversation. I think that's really
Mhm.
strongly where it's at. Pre-Vance case specifically, I think there's a element of like social bias to it. But like on my end, real shit, I know that I'm good at debate. Like this is one of the few things I know about my side. Affirmatively saying like, yeah, no, I'm pretty fucking good at that one. I've watched over the debate that I had with Queeman. I know I won. I'm sorry. If anybody was paying attention knows I won. I could just point you to the conversation. There's a reason that afterwards he does a whole stream review of the conversation he just had, and I just move the fuck on because I talked my shit. I'm done. I'm sorry. Like I ain't gotta justify it to anybody that I won the debate with Queeman. Look at the conversation played out. He appeals to Wikipedia at the very end, and is like, "Well, if you think Wikipedia is wrong, you're owned."
I hope Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah,
doesn't
because there's never
suck.
any instance of Wikipedia or Google being incorrect ever.
Those
like
things
literally
would never
ever.
be incorrect. They would never be incorrect. It would never be the case that Wikipedia would phrase something more simply so that you could get a complex topic. They would never do that. They would never ever do that. That would never happen.
I think one of my favorite parts of the debate in general was when Synth was arguing with Queeman, and they asked, I'm not sure of Synth's pronouns, so I'm just gonna say they.
They, she, yeah.
Okay. They asked him how much, like, or maybe it was you actually. I think it was a mixture of the two of you, maybe, that asked how, like, what he does for a living and etc. And he responds with, "I'm a streamer."
Do you ever talk to anybody outside of the house?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm a streamer.
You have a. Okay, so no, you don't. Your ass is inside 24/7 playing video games and yapping about fucking commentary drama. You don't know how to engage in a normal conversation like any sane person. I just need you to try your best to wait till the end of a sentence before you start yours.
Conversation style.
And then Synth comes in right away with like, okay, so you just like you never leave the house. All you do is sit around and argue about fucking stupid commentary drama. And I was just like, this debate is over. This debate is really over. Like, it's just over at this point.
No, the point I'll make, and I think this is probably where I'll, because again, I
can't really say that because you're in the same sphere. You can't. I mean, a streamer is an occupation. I mean, what's the difference between work, that and working at McDonald's where you're in a restaurant all day talking to other people? You're in a stream all day talking to other people. It's still an occupation. I don't get the disdain for it. I mean, if you're not wanting to be a streamer, then what is the point of doing this podcast anyways? You're just wasting time. Logically and philosophically, it makes no sense. It's a hypocrisy and it's illogical to, one, be on the stream, and two, to make content if that's not your end goal as well. There's no way to combat that. Queeman has agreed, and Queeman admits that he is a streamer. That is his occupation, his main source of income. Logically speaking, you are in a fallacy if you are doing the same thing Queeman is doing and not making any money. Even if it's not full-time, even if it's only 5 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, it's still a illogical thing to say. That is an L take. And Maggot, you're on Wall Smashers and you are on Wall Bangers, right? How much time did you contribute to editing this? How much time did you contribute to recording this? I mean, clearly you spent an hour and 17 minutes talking about this, and probably another hour or 2 hours editing this. That is a illogical statement. You are making no money doing this, while Queeman, at the same time, that the same amount of time you've put in to making this piece of content, you and Burn, to agree with this kind of logic, you have to have some good faith in this. To agree with this kind of logic, you'd have to self-admit that you've wasted 3 to 4 hours of your own time illogically doing something that's not going to make you money. You're doing it for the entertainment factor. Okay, Queeman is doing it for the same entertainment factor. Would you agree that it's actually more beneficial that he's doing it for the entertainment factor as well as making money? Anyone making money off an entertainment factor is a genius in my book. They've intellectually understand the concept of making money on their own time, then making their money work for them, vice versa. And you guys just got done talking about philosophy. That is an illogical response to say that Queeman stays inside all day and doesn't talk to anybody, while you are also staying inside right now, wasting your time, not making any money. The argument boils down to talking to people and making money is what we're saying. True intelligence isn't about the smarts. It's about how much money you can gather in today's society. That's really all it is. True intelligence. Dude, I'm like half fucking cocked right now. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Trying to play Call of Duty. Hold on. Let me get my bearings straight. It is wrong for Queeman to make money, guys. 8 hours a day, treating this as a full-time job. But it's completely okay to waste hours in your day doing the same thing Queeman is doing for a shorter amount of time and making no money. Which one would you guys rather be? Do this for 3 to 4 hours once every 3 days, 4 days or so, maybe once a week? Or do it full-time, 40 hours. Never have to worry about clocking into work. You can just do this at home and make money. In the same 3 to 4 hours you guys have wasted making this piece of content, Queeman has made money in the same 3 to 4 hours. Where's the fallacy? Where's the logic in that? Where's the logic in doing that? If your end goal wasn't to end up where Queeman is, or isn't to end up where Queeman is, what is the point? There, now you have to admit your own fallacy and your own fault and your own logic. It's idiocracy in its finest.
I'm only talking about like I totally want that conversation.
I can understand Bunk's statement because he's been where Queeman has been. I've seen it. Flatley, you never go half cock. I see where Bunk's statement's coming through because he's a content creator. He's been in that area, and now he's decided to revert back to the normal life. But now he's coming back into the sphere of things when he seems fit. However, Bunk does not have a show, and Bunk is not on a week-to-week basis, right? Burn and Maggot are on 2 shows and are seen on a week-to-week basis. The fallacy comes in. Bunk isn't trying, and he isn't here on a week-to-week basis, but Burn and Maggot are. The fallacy and idiocracy resides in what is your goal then? Because the end goal for any content creator is to do this for fun and to make money. However, they've staged it in a way where why would you do something if you're not going to make money? Why would you waste time if it's not going to entertain you? Queeman has the ultimate upper hand because not only does it entertain him, but he also makes money doing it.
I think that like you watch my conversation I have with people and just like I don't look at it. Real shit. If you guys think that Queeman did well in that conversation, bully him into uploading it. I beg you, bully down the into uploading it. Get him to fucking upload it.
I agree. He did not do good.
I'll believe that he thinks that he won whenever he uploads it because I'll tell you what, I've been talking to people in debates for long enough. Right? I've had enough of them. I've had thousands of debates.
Only Bunk's side was there.
Real shit, not an
I
exaggeration.
even tried to find the VOD. It was taken down.
At this point, I can tell internally when there's a disconnect. Like the disconnect eventually happens between the things that somebody's saying and the things that they're thinking. Right? I can tell whenever they know that they're wrong. They just like know internally that they're wrong. I can tell Queeman in that conversation, even if he like deep down believes that like, oh, I'm just getting out debated. He knows that he doesn't have an argument there. Like he knows that he's getting beat down on the argument. He's getting like his fucking ass blown out whenever it comes to the actual substance of the conversation. That's why he like moves off into some like other random dumb shit, right? That's why he like wants to instead talk to like Dakota randomly. I told Dakota very explicitly to not jump into the conversation. That's why like they try and like ping back to me whenever they start bombing the conversation with Dakota. That's why like whenever I'm talking to them about the actual substance of the conversation, they're trying to cut me off and bring up that like they lie about me being a heroin addict, right? Yeah. Like that's the reason that they want to do that. I can tell, or I can tell internally. It's no sweat off my back. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I want to see him upload it. If real shit, you got the ball. Put your fucking money where your mouth is. Put that shit up. I'm not surprised he hasn't. I would not be surprised he hasn't.
Yeah, well, he got all the fake hype, you know.
But I think that even whenever you do get fake hype for a debate, I think that like when somebody argues with me like that, and I not even I think this, like I know it first because people talk to me about it. Sometimes it's actually real shit. It's like an issue with people I'm like associated with online because we'll get in like they feel bad. It's like a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling to feel like you're off your feet and getting like berated by somebody. Right? That feels like shit.
Yeah.
That's like that's why I'm gonna upload it and I don't think he will. Right? It's like if you know that you're kind of caught out on something, you know you don't have an argument for something, it like feels a lot worse. So you could like feel the I think Andrew Wilson said this to me at some point off air recently, and it's so true. Cognitive dissonance is like a physical pain for somebody. It's like a blowtorch in the fucking face, right?
100%.
Like irregardless of people telling you did real well afterwards, you gotta fuck your face is burned off, right? Like it feels like shit. And so I don't think he would desire for more people to see that conversation. But if he does, I really hope he uploads it. I know that whenever I upload it, it's going to be I'm gonna put a compressor on it and make it so that he's very audible. I might even go to his stream to try and grab some of his audio and overlay it. So people can hear every dumb motherfucking thing this guy says because it's hysterical.
So-
the one thing I messed up on the debate was not turning his volume up. So you could hear how
Yes,
shit he was saying.
I was actually just gonna say. I think like one of the only thing, and I'm not on Twitter, which is probably where a bulk of this kind of conversation is happening. But what I was gonna say is, I bet a lot of the criticism towards you is just simply that you had him turned down, and it's like at first when I watched it, I was like, why is he turned down so low? But then when I rewatched it again, I'm like, well, he is talking over you. Like he's not letting you
constantly
finish any
interrupting.
point.
He's like
Yeah, he's
every
not letting
20
you finish
seconds
a
he
point.
asks the question and doesn't listen to the answer of it. And like
Yeah.
3 times in a row. It's fucking annoying. It's
So it
the
makes
same way
sense why
annoying.
you turn him down. It makes sense. So I mean, if people want to stick to that, I mean,
It's
they're
not
gonna
even like
anyway,
it
but...
makes it not even that it makes sense. Like Queen Man did it, because like fucking that's like what you do sometimes in a debate stream. Somebody's being like really fucking obnoxious. So I try really hard not to. I think that the error was not in turning him down in terms of like the way the debate. I think you still watch the debate. He still looks like he's fucking a nutcase. So, like, people can rewind it and they can watch it and they can be like, oh yeah, no, he did just interrupt 3 times after asking a question. It's like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
But like, there is so much. If you go to his stream, you go from his end, right? It's like very specifically, me and Dakota watch from his end. He says a bunch of dumb shit in the time that he's turned down. He should be grateful I turned his fucking volume down. He sounds like a retard. He's like screaming into his microphone for me to answer a question that I like easily answer after like a couple of seconds of him being a constantly interrupting fucking spurging retard.
Yeah.
Like, I think you should be grateful I turned him down. I feel low-key, like as I said on the stream, I kind of feel bad for Queen Man. I kind of feel bad for letting him do that. But like who am I? Apparently he's like 30 or something. Who am I to tell him what to do? Right?
All right, I grew bored of this, guys. Thank you for listening, watching, subscribe, see you all on the next one. Peace out.
Sir, there is no tequila left in
Thank you,
this
Joe.
club.
Remember,
OMG.
thank you,
What
Small
are we
People,
going to
for the
do about
membership.
it?
Everyone that tuned in,
Let's
take a look.
see.
I wake up,
Carl,
wake up,
Beaverman, especially Reese, thank you so much for the membership. Burn, thank you so much for the content. Burn, W episode.
I wake up, no makeup, I do it all over again. Tequila,
Thank you so much.